We learned quite a lot. First, he belonged to basically an order known as Draco Melis, and the leader, known as Palarandus, the Sun Dragon. I had to sound it out to myself first. Palarandus, the Sun Dragon, was the leader of this group of, I presume, metallic dragons, whose basically goal was to rid the world of problematic chromatic dragons. We know that the last known location of this order / its leader was somewhere with a volcano surrounded by mountains. If anyone sees a volcano surrounded by mountains, hopefully there's a nice golden dragon there. We'll see. Let's see. Other than that, Clarion also shared that dragon eggs can, not always, but typically spawn from the bodies of felled dragons. To prevent another dragon or dragon egg forming, we would have to kind of dispose of the body, such as burning it or something crazy. Which we all kind of had an aha moment of, oh, that's how the dwarves always had a red dragon around, so they could use the red dragon fire with their smithing. They would slay it, and then an egg would be formed. Or at least, I guess we could make an educated guess. Other than that, we were able to retrieve the NPCs after making our way back through the temple maze. We dealt with the chimera in the middle of it, and on our way out, triggered the remaining mummies that we had left untouched. That was fun. I have written down a fuck ton of mummies. So we triggered a fuck ton of mummies. And Evangeline this time was infected with the mummy rot. But with that, we were able to get the NPCs and kind of walk them back safely through the city. Our troubles with Oscar, which felt like they happened a lifetime ago, are back. Oscar, immediately upon his retrieval, began asking about the book. And Varlin kind of played it off like he didn't have it.
Subtle threats were thrown, I think.
Yeah, I have here, says Varlin can't afford not to give it back, which I took as a threatening statement. Varlin took as a threatening statement. I don't know if the DM is just gaslighting us or what. It felt threatening, but then he backpedaled, and I can't tell if maybe just the way it came out of the DM's mouth was threatening. I don't know. Oscar's mighty sus once again. I have written down very sus. Gonna prepare Zone of Truth. So I'm gonna attempt to probably Zone of Truth him at some point. We'll see. I don't know. He even at one point was found to be staring at Varlin in the dead of night and then snuck off at some point. I think that was during Norment's watch. I rolled for him. I rolled really bad.
Yeah, he's a creepy bastard.
Yeah, so he disappeared at some point in the middle of the night and came back. Who knows where he went or what he was doing? Not us. And then I'm pretty sure Norment informed Quickshot, I think, when everyone woke up. I could be wrong. Let's see. Am I missing anything else? So with that, we were able to dig up some of the dragon body. I don't think we got it fully excavated. Did we just start digging it?
I don't think you got started yet. No.
Okay, so we have a plan to start digging it.
You did?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Because the plan was we did the long rest. I was gonna go back to the keep, do that thing while they undug the dragon, so it gives time for everything.
Yeah. So we need to dig up the dragon body, and then we also need to have a plan for getting the sand ship out of the lair, which I think I might have one. We'll see though. And then Tharvol wants to take all the money back to the keep in the meantime, which I really hope. I'm suspicious. I think that fight with Sarah and Gwen happened really recently, and she might be floating around, but I'm also paranoid. So who knows? Other than that, yeah, it's kind of where we ended it. The fight brought everyone back. We decided to put all the money in the bag of holding. I don't think we found too much in the lair for loot purposes.
I was gonna say we didn't find too much. We found a fuck ton of money.
Well, yeah, but we found money. Oh yeah, we did find gems. He gave us a list.
They were items.
Yeah.
Right.
He We found a lot of shit.
Let's see if I found it. Be smart if I did. I
We
didn't.
did. Oh,
Um,
TNT notes, maybe?
yeah, that's what I was looking at. What I did.
I'll add those other spells to the session, Chris. I didn't do that yet. I forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot about it too. I was gonna ask you today, but
I'll do it in between. I'll definitely
busy
get it
prepping
first.
other stuff.
I definitely got this.
Ooh,
This
let's
soon.
go.
I picked up a cantrip and I picked up a spell this level up. That's it. And Twin is back, baby.
Nice. I know there's a list somewhere. We did find some stuff. Oh, maybe I
Yeah.
wrote it. Did I write it down on a different page? Hold on, I'm stupid.
I sent
Did
it
we
in
get
the
a longer
Discord.
session?
Oh, I found it. JK, I wrote it down. But yeah, total was 281,000 gold, split 5 ways, 56,200 gold each. We found 14 gems worth 1,000 gold each, 11 beads of nourishment, a candle of invocation, which we'll have to attune to determine the alignment, a manual of clay golem, a bag of beans, a pole of angling, and Heward's handy spice pouch. So maybe some food will be tasty. Heward, not Heward. But yeah, other than that,
And a fucking
the
ship.
sand ship, yeah. Which we're gonna dig out and figure out what to do with.
Yeah.
Other than that, that is
I don't know what we're doing.
that's what happened.
Alright. Well, that was a pretty good recap. Did anyone have anything else they wanted to add?
No, I
She missed?
don't think so.
I don't believe so. I think that was pretty much everything.
Yeah, I think that was all.
Okay, alright, so we get started with the end of y'all's long rest.
God.
So we did get the
Oh,
long rest.
girl.
I can push that.
Yep, go ahead and long rest your characters.
Ah!
What level are
Back
we
in the
supposed to be at
game,
now?
guys.
You're supposed to be 13.
Okay, so I am
Oh,
13. Okay,
boy.
Mhm.
+5 proficiency, guys.
good.
I know.
My Arcana, my History, and my Investigation are all +10 now.
Hell yeah.
My
That's my
athletics
talkative.
is.
I have my talkative stats at +10 now. Deception and persuasion are good.
Nice
Nice.
long rest.
And my Intelligence saving throw
I'm
is
likable,
+10.
No matter what these
Yay!
people say.
I'm gonna get a drink before we start.
Did you
My saving throws are
carry your mummy
average.
rod?
What?
Did you carry your mummy rod?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did that before going to bed?
It's a big curse.
I had an extra spell slot for it.
it's a big curse, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think everyone is all rested, no lingering effects. You guys are all pretty good.
Fucking made it out, guys.
Yay!
I don't remember who had the last watch.
I think I was the third watch. If that's the last one. I think I waited a while. I was pretty quiet, and then I was like, I'll take a watch.
I had
I
the
think-
last watch.
Okay.
The only,
And
reason
there's
why I know is because I wrote down what my perception was because it was
But
trash.
maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm lying.
I think you were like one of the
I think you
first
were
ones,
I
second.
Marlon.
probably was.
Yeah, I
haven't looked
think
at the
I think
recording
you.
in a while.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
Tharvol was the last one who had the
I
last
still remember
perception
the
roll.
other one. I gotta
Yeah.
do both in one shot.
Yeah, I was the last one, and then I knew that because I think I had disadvantage on my perception roll because I was
But still,
reading my
16's pretty
I
good.
know I rolled pretty
Yeah.
fucking low. I'm pretty sure. Let me
Yeah.
check.
I was
You got
reading
a
my
nat
book,
20.
so-
Norment rolled a nat
Damn,
1.
I got that
Yeah.
20. Yeah, I was
And then a
paying
5.
attention.
Okay. So you guys wake up well rested. Arball, having already been awake, you kind of rouse everyone else who's still sleeping. You kind of get everyone ready for the events of the day. What do you guys want to do?
I want to use sending.
Okay.
I would like.
to prepare something.
I did. I actually prepared it. I would like to send a message to Moira and ask if her. I'll say, Moira, can you, the Coin Master, Merlin, if available, and Keyleth meet me at the keep in about an hour or two.
How many words you got? 25?
25.
Yeah, 25.
22. All right.
You counted.
Mm-hmm. And you said you're sending it to Moira?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I have enough word to put important. Boom. At the very end.
Can you just I think you messaged it to me. Let me just look at it real quick. No. Yeah.
I forgot that can go to other planes. That's pretty cool.
It can?
Yeah. It has
Yeah,
a
but
5% chance of missing, but like 5%.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that's good.
Hey, we should cyberbully the Dark Lord.
Yeah, sending every night before bed when you run out of spell
I would say
slot, all your
I
extra
would rather not do that because he could probably crush my mind.
Shit talk him. No one's seen him in his dreams, right? No one saw him in his dream last night?
No, I haven't seen him for a long time.
No, I
Yeah,
think
we haven't seen him or the Phantom Brotherhood.
Yeah, I'm welding this ring to my finger.
Actually, it's kind of suspicious that we haven't seen the Phantom Brotherhood in a while either. We've only heard of things that they're doing, but we haven't seen them.
Apparently we're hot on that trail.
Yeah.
So, heads up, ears out, right? We're gonna see him soon, I bet.
I was debating on whether or not to cyberbully Black Hand, but I decided I'd rather not have him come and destroy
Isn't
me.
that your uncle?
So, yes.
That'd be
Yeah, I bet that
that'd
plot's
be a
more
fun
complicated.
idea. I
He
don't know
probably
if it's a
won't kill
good
you.
idea.
He hesitated
I mean, yeah.
when he
Got your
first
back.
saw you.
I'm not saying we got your
I would
back.
say
It's pretty strong.
in the first time he hesitated and stopped and then disappeared, and the second time he just wanted to talk, but we attacked him
You
when
said
he
you
came
wanted
up to us.
hurt him, right? You want to kill him?
Well, yeah, he wiped out my whole
That's a
family.
good point. I forgot. He asked to speak with you, and we have
He
just
did.
ignored this for months. You should talk to your fucking uncle. Send him a message.
Send him a message.
He did.
Tharvol.
Yes.
So, as you cast sending and you say this, you send this message to Moira. Okay. You hear back. Tharvol Amakir, you dare give me an order? Do you remember exactly who you work for? They all have very important jobs and cannot drop.
She went on a tangent.
Oh, I made her mad. I'm literally just writing in my notes, Moira mad. I put important. I don't know what else she wants from me.
Good point. You could go to the castle.
Yeah, she got a pretty fiery temper. Is she that mad?
Yeah, she does.
That bad?
Why I have sending prepared, I'm going to ask if anyone would like me to send a message to anyone.
Oh, well. Fuck, I didn't think about you having that spell prepared. Shit.
I don't want to stress.
Oh,
you
and
out anymore.
it just popped in my head. I could take the Oscar's book back with me and give that to Moira and Merlin if he's able to see what they can do with it.
We should, yeah,
and learn more about it
from
from them. You had it last.
I don't think you know that. I told everyone I didn't have it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should definitely tell somebody about that. Get somebody's opinion, maybe a third party. Moira would be perfect.
But
I don't want to take it away from him if he's innocent, but I really don't think
I
he's
mean,
innocent though.
we're not really. I'm going back, so I can have
You
them
don't-
look at
you
it
don't
and then
come
take it
off
back.
as very
Yeah.
I know he doesn't. That's why I don't think he really is. But if there's the smallest possibility, I don't want to die like that. I'm all down for pranks, but not, traumatizing somebody mentally. Taking away that thing.
So if there's nothing that you guys want me to send out to anyone, I know Evangeline, you had a note for.
What about your dad, Evangeline?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought of that. I would
I get it.
rather find him,
I get it, yeah.
and if the worst is true, I don't want to find out this way. Oh.
Okay, Fair enough.
I know you had a note for King Garen.
Yeah.
That you wanted
Are
me
you
to
sure
pass
you
off.
want to go back? Are you sure you shouldn't stay here?
I
It just
think
makes
I'll
me
be.
mighty concerned to have you go all the way back to the castle while we're here.
I'm pretty sure I could get back pretty quickly.
Well,
I think.
Look,
I
I'm
think I
always
could.
concerned about your safety, Tharvol, but I think in this instance, I'm a little more
If I
concerned
look
about
at
Varlin and
Evangeline, is she
Quickshot.
like more red than usual, or is she just concerned legitly?
Oh,
Are you red?
it's actual
No.
concern.
Okay.
She doesn't want to split the
I
group.
don't say nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it should if I have studied this and altered it correctly, I should be able to get back.
That'll be tomorrow.
Nah, it will be in like a couple hours,
Right.
like 2-3 hours at most.
We gotta stay here, or
Nah, I mean, if you guys get everything done and you guys move on, if I
well, yeah, that's the
altered,
question. If we move on, can you like teleport to us, or are you
yes,
gonna be here?
yes, I could teleport to you guys if I altered the spell correctly, because
Is there a good chance
since
of missing here? How big is the margin of bad failure stuff happening?
well, since I've never used this spell before, and I don't
Oh
even
my
know if I
God.
alter. So essentially, what Tharvol's trying to explain how he got this spell. Since it's my level up spell, anyways. But I took my teleportation circle spell and I altered it to where I can teleport to areas and or a person if need be.
You can
So
do
you're
it.
not
Can you
limited
do
to
it?
just a circle.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I'm not limited just to a circle,
Are you
but I'm
confident?
not sure if I altered it correctly, but I should have the ability to get back to us if I did it. So yeah, I just posted it. So out of game, as long as I have the associated object, or if I'm a familiar with that object, which I can use Evangeline as a thing, I can teleport directly there.
Be your
And
phone. Your little telephone to come back to.
so essentially, I could walk up to Evangeline and take like a couple hairs, and I should be able to get back.
That's unsettling, but okay.
Should,
Can do it.
like I
trust
said.
you.
So in game, I should be able to do it, or he thinks he should be able to do it. So he's gonna be like, as long as I could get something from one of you guys that is yours, should be able to get back. So hair or something.
You have my
small.
blood on your hand still. You can't see it, but it's still there.
I have.
We've never been in dire enough straits for me to activate.
I'll give you. I have a hand axe. I'll hand you one of my hand axes. But does this work?
Yeah, that should work just fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. I will give you a note. I'll fold it up nice and tight. And I have it's folded in a way where if it's opened, I can't fold it back right because I don't know. I'm nervous. Yeah, I'll give you a note. That will go to Garen.
Okay. Anyone else have anything they want me to give when I go back, other than what we've already discussed?
Yeah, I'll give you a note. I did not write the note out, but the gist of it is gonna.
I'll send
Let me
you a
guess,
message
to
later.
Moira?
Yeah. But it's gonna be like
Okay.
apologies and stuff like that. Nice words. I'm really sorry. There's more on the way. How much money did I give you again? I forgot.
58,438, I believe.
Perfect. Just give me
Unless
all of that.
Quickshot gave you more money to pay off the rest of it.
He did. He lent me. How much did you lend me? Did you lend me the balance?
I think he gave you like the rest. It was like super
I
nice.
think I gave you quite a bit.
I think so too.
I gotta check my notes.
I'm gonna say the balance.
Because Quickshot gave another 10,000 for the keep money as well.
And I also gave him some money. I just don't remember how much.
I think after this he needed 20,000 left because he gave 58,000, so he needed 70 something, I think, give or take.
To pay off like the group.
I gave him like a good 20 to 30. because it's already out of my inventory.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you gave 10,000 to me to add to the keep money, then yeah, you should be able to subtract that 10 from whatever you already have missing. And that
Yeah.
is the rest that you gave.
I'm trying to remember because let me see if it's on the copy.
I'm not going to use any of my money yet. I want to see how the group does. I want to make sure we've got some money on hand just in case.
I was planning on restocking when I got
mean,
back
I have
as
a good
well.
like 20,000 left over, so I mean, we have money on hand.
Yeah. Didn't you want to pay off some debt, Peyton?
I thought about it, and I'll do that whenever we get back. I'm not gonna rush it.
Okay.
I've never had this much money. We've always been very poor, and I'm kind of like, oh, let me just wait a minute.
No, the copy doesn't have it.
Do you want to add any money to the keep money?
Do we know, Chris, how much it would cost to just fucking buy the keep outright?
You'd have to ask.
But see, that's part of the plan I'm trying to do anyways, is slowly buy it, so
Chris,
we should be
roll
good.
my staff real quick. 5 charges.
But okay. So
If
that is all, I'm going to start drawing out my
Quickshot is gonna Quickshot's gonna say before you go, I have to talk to the group, but
did he cut out?
But not around the other group.
Gotcha.
Feel that.
Tharvol.
Mm-hmm.
Since you'll be there, and you can apparently come back at any point, and I'm sure getting that sand ship out is going to take us a hot minute. Would you mind swinging by the potion shop, maybe?
Okay. What would you like?
Your potions.
I really like them.
I love when you drink them.
They're great, and it keeps you guys from having to use like your resources on me. I want to be self-sufficient.
When you're fast and big, is even better.
Yeah, I'm a little hesitant to cast the fast one on myself.
Oh, I got
but
that one. Don't worry.
the big ones.
I feel like I've done
if they have any healing potions, we'll fucking take them. I mean, barring like. Okay, you know what? I'll send you a list of what I want. Does that work? I'll write it out in the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just some potions. I don't want you like out shopping for like 6 million hours. I just want to see if they have any potions on the list.
I don't feel like Tharvol's that type of shopper.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's more of a homebody. He'd rather be all studying magic.
Toilet paper kind of guy. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Can I just end? Okay, well I didn't need to send that. Sorry. Well, there's one. I mean, ignore that. I'm gonna type quantities to see what they've got.
So, we're gonna step aside away from the group, the other group. So
before you leave
talk to us.
for Asherland,
Well,
are you gonna bring anything from the city back to Moira and stuff too? Tell her about the dragon, all that stuff about.
Yeah, I was gonna drop off some books that Serena had because there's definitely some shit that needs to be investigated there.
No doubt.
How do I?
I do want to learn
tell
more
her
about
the dragon
place and the dragon and everything.
Enter just sends it. How do I?
Shift enter.
We need some specialists in the case.
Yeah, and I was gonna give them some of the notes that we took from the temple and all that shit.
Absolutely, I'll give you everything I have. I don't think I have much. I'm not a writer.
No, I have some too, so I was gonna give her what I had.
You with your big guns. You, your hair, and your 5-head. I love it.
Damn, 5-head.
It's because it's bigger than his 4.
So are we gonna? I'm gonna step aside, so away from the other group, and start walking away. So since Quickshot say he wanted to talk to us.
Are we all stepping away?
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave Rhea with Tharvol though. I summoned Rhea, keep him on Tharvol. She's gonna go with you. And I'll walk back with the Quickshot.
Well, I think he's coming to talk
No,
with us.
yeah, well, yeah. Is he? Does he walk in
What he means when I go back.
Yeah, he said he was coming with us. Just
Gotcha. After the fact, when you go to Asherland, you're taking Rhea though.
now. So Quickshot's gonna look and make sure that the other group isn't listening to what we're saying. And he's gonna say, when I died, this is kind of personal, and I think we've been traveling long enough to really not just only talk to Varlin anymore. So I'm trusting you guys with this information. But when I died, my mother came and spoke to me, and she told me that my father is looking for the same power as the Conqueror. Do you guys know what power that is?
Oh, I'm assuming
Same
immortality, celestial something, maybe.
I mean, he's divine, isn't he? Maybe some kind of divine power? Is a fallen angel?
Assume. No one's seen him, obviously, but that's what I would assume.
I knew it. Quickshot has mommy issues.
Mommy daddy issues.
So I was thinking maybe Varlin, you could maybe.
Does that mean your father's trying to stage a coup?
That's what I'm wondering. Is he want to replace the Conqueror?
I don't know. Maybe that, or maybe they know something about the Dark Lord. I don't know.
League?
Could be.
Wait, your mother spoke to you?
Yes.
And you never told Varlin about your mother either, did you?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
She passed away shortly before I got kicked out of Arcadia.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's sad.
Mine's gone too. I get it.
We all got our sad stories. But I was thinking, Varlin, if you have any way of reaching out to the celestial plane, maybe you could get in contact with her, and maybe we could find out a little more about what specifically the Conqueror is looking for.
I could definitely try. The thing is, it's hard for me to connect with them, with anybody. I haven't had dreams of him or Alicia either, probably because of this.
I'll say maybe your angel will help.
I'd say Tharvol's like, maybe I might be able to do it. I could use my sending spell. It might be able to reach across other planes. I've never tried it.
I mean, there's not really a rush right now, but I figured, maybe when things aren't as crazy as it is right now, we could try and look into that.
Yeah,
might help
pray
us.
for it. Sometimes he does.
I'd say think about it when while I'm gone of what you would like to say and everything, and then I can try it.
Sure thing. Probably something we should do before we decide to take on the Conqueror. Probably might be some good intel to have.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to know the relationship between them and the Dark Lord, if there is any. There has to be.
The romantic one.
That, but are they enemies or are they fucking friends?
Maybe they were lovers and now they're bitter.
The East and West this time?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to start drawing my circle out. Circle time. Damn. That was aggressive typing there.
Sorry.
I'm going to draw my teleportation circle. Draw. Fuck did I put that bitch?
I'll probably have a message for you to send when you come back.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this just gives you time to think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an O in my name. Get it right.
I fuck it up too. I'm like, is it an O? Is it an A? We've been playing this game for years. I still don't know.
I kind of said
like the fucking gif.
I don't even know if it's like pronounced Tharvol or Tharvol. Like
Tharvol.
there's an I in there, but I never hear it.
I mean,
Um,
granted, in Elvish it'd probably sound a lot different, but I don't have time to try to figure that out.
I bet Elvish sounds exactly the same as English. What you want to bet?
Probably.
What you want to bet? We'll
Okay.
never know.
So I'm gonna start drawing my circle out and everything, so I can go poof, gone.
Okay, so just a reminder for you guys, I did pin in the D&D notes all the legend lores and some other stuff, like the
That's right.
prophecy, the legend of the Lord of the Northwind and the Southwind, and Mike, I just put your death sequence in there, just because I don't like having you guys to like sit there and try to write everything, and then you don't hear what I'm saying because you're trying to write as much as you can. I'd like you to just kind of sit back, listen, and comprehend what I'm saying while it's going on instead of.
Thank you.
But then, like afterward, but then if you do that, then afterward, you're trying to write down what happened and can't remember or whatever. So I just want you guys to have that stuff. So just reminder, it's there, and then Mike, I put that in there too.
Baby.
Oh, there's also, I see Peyton wrote 50,000 delivered to Moria. That like in the D&D notes. I think
I
that
saw
was what we
that.
were sending.
That's what I think she's scratched that.
Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Ask Moira if she can find either her or a holy person. See if they can look into Raziel.
Okay. Look into Raziel.
Also, ask her if she ever thinks of Varlin.
Yeah, but don't tell her I said that, obviously. But that'd be cool if you could do that. You can't like read minds.
I mean,
can you? What else can you do?
Say
No, I
it in
can't.
like.
That's not a weird question. You can teleport. Shut up.
It's
It's not weird.
I literally had to destroy that spell when I had it to try
you
to learn
could've?
it.
Oh my god.
We had to use it on the prisoner.
I'm sure you
I
wouldn't have been able to read
ended
her
up
mind anyway.
destroying that
She's
spell when I
probably
did
way
it.
stronger than you. It's fine. No big deal.
Okay, so after 1 minute, my spell will be done, and I could go poof, gone.
Okay. Before we get to that, do you guys want to start on doing whatever you guys had to do for today, or we're gonna have to go back and forth on
Yeah.
the groups now?
Oh, for the desert.
Even though one person is one group.
Are we we're with our friends, right? We're friends.
Yeah, they're a little ways off because you guys had stepped
Yeah,
away
that's
from them
fine.
to
Okay,
talk,
we're with
but
them.
they're there.
So do you guys want to move on, or I think we're safe to move on a little bit
Did
as
we,
long as we don't hear
we
the
have
drums
figured out a
and
way
the horns.
to get the ship out?
Oh yeah, we gotta get the ship out.
And you guys got to deal with the dragon body.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we gotta carve
Let's
this
see
bad
if I
boy
can
up.
help any way at all.
I might need a minute if you guys can give me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Quickshot's like
Is that in game or
Email
out of
issues.
game?
in game.
Okay.
Yeah, not out of game.
Female issues.
No. Evangeline's gonna sit down, take 10 minutes to cast Find Greater Steed.
Ooh.
And soul will in a magical swirl reshape and become a winged lion instead.
Yay!
Yeah,
Winged
cool.
lion, yay!
Quickshot's gonna is drawing a picture, and he's like, "Oh man, Varlin, how sick would it be if we could just cut this dragon head off and just like attach it to a gun?"
Attach it to a gun? No, like shoot like fireballs? That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah!
That's what happens when you play Elden Ring too much.
Right? I just saw it today. It was crazy.
I'm literally thinking about the fire fist.
Bear witness. Bear witness to this.
Yep, bear witness.
I could raise you from the dead if you want.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Out of Griffin?
You think it would owe us its life, or would be super pissed? What do you think?
What if like you only like could you only raise his head from the dead? Because then like we actually could make this happen.
Let me hold on. I'm gonna go into my thinking face. Hold on.
Griffin is just closer to what you want.
No.
I think Griffin is just closer to
So
it.
the spell, I know the spell can like close if you have like deep slash, like push your torso. you'll be fine. It'll stitch itself back up. It'll be cool as hell. But if like you have your head cut off and I like put it together and I cast a spell, it's not gonna connect.
Damn.
Make a medicine check, Varlin.
Okay.
Or Arcana.
Oh, no, too late. 9. 9.
No, it's a reskin Pegasus.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you think.
Yep, I'm pretty sure. But I can do it now. I think is he One Piece, right? He's in One Piece.
Intelligent.
The dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's underground though.
Yeah, I'm just joshing you, quick shot. A little light, sorry. I don't have that. I need a bigger diamond.
Yeah, I'm hurting for diamonds too.
I got a 300 G1. Bigger.
Yeah, I don't have any diamonds, unfortunately.
I don't blame you. They're pretty rare.
Yeah, 1 revivified diamond.
I should give this back to Evangeline because I have no use for this thing.
Scroll. Instead.
So, ideas on how to get this thing out of here.
I have ideas. I've
What
been
is
thinking
your
about it all night. Okay.
What's it
It's
like?
going to kind of be a little resource intensive, but I
Mine's
think
kind
we
of
can
just
pull it
mud.
off.
If I just put mud, if I just put water all over the ground, we dig up mud.
Aiming for the dragon.
I know, but I feel like if we just dig sand, it's gonna just fall back in. At least with mud, it might just like stick to the walls a little bit and shit like that. We can get a little deeper.
Fair point. I forgot. I was thinking the sand ship.
That's another problem. That's another. I'm thinking of the dragon first. I'm sorry.
Dragon, I think we should probably just take the hit and expend some manual labor to get out ourselves so we can spend the resources on getting the sand ship out of that hole in the ceiling.
So you
That's
want
just
to? You want to leave the dragon? We can't.
No, I think we should dig him up.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we should just good old elbow grease.
Oh shit.
Unless if you want to make the area wet, I feel
We're gonna have to either if we're gonna do the elbow grease method, we have to get ropes down there to attach them. Not gonna be able to dig down 40 feet in sand, right?
Oh, he did go down pretty far, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like 40
40
feet.
feet?
So.
Yeah, deep.
You still have that earth elemental?
I do.
Would be a pain in the ass to get back, or no? Should I just use the spell slot?
I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario,
I
at
could use
the
a
end of
spell
an hour,
slot.
he turns on us and tries to kill us all.
Yeah, I mean, we've killed
We'll kill it.
black, right? But I don't want to kill your pet. That's your pet.
It's okay. I can always find another one.
But yeah, I could be a mole, attach some ropes. That's about all I can do though with the mole.
And that might be helpful.
I mean, we have like 20 people here.
Yeah, I think what will help with the dragon will be similar to what will help with the
most likely make it a little easier.
Yeah.
Levitate him through sand, though?
But I mean, I'd have to be down there. I'd be really squished as a little person trying to cast a spell.
What to do? Well, I think for this, the elemental's probably going to really come in handy. Look up.
Zeus might do, hold on.
Mentor.
I think the best Zeus might could do would be like. This is not very. Can I wait? Hold on. Would a dead creature be a willing creature? Or is it not a creature anymore?
I think it becomes an object, right?
Oh, it becomes an object? Never mind.
Dead creature.
So the idea is Zeusmite has gaseous form. I don't think he'll be able to move in his gaseous.
Yeah, I would say either way, whether it's an object,
that's about it.
It's definitely not willing.
Okay, I understand.
Because there's no will there.
Yeah, I totally
Sleeping people don't want
totally
to.
get that. Yep. 100%.
Can't give consent if you're not conscious.
Gotta give consent. Yeah.
Some college students would argue.
He can make a
differently.
whirlwind. His spells aren't really going to be effective right now. I can make another air elemental, but the air elemental all.
Hey, you could just blow the sand away at that point.
Yeah,
Well, why don't
everything's
we'll
pretty
do a combination. We'll unleash Rocky. He'll go down and push from the bottom, and if you want to polymorph into something like him,
I could
you
be a
guys
giant
push from
ape
the.
and just try to.
That works, and the rest of us get to digging. If they want, I assume they would want parts of a dragon.
Let's do it.
I can only imagine what the NPCs are thinking right now as everyone is discussing this.
We're gonna call him over right now.
As
I
Tharvol
got
just
two
disappears in a flash of light, leaving everyone behind.
Hi, Tharvol.
Hey,
Oh God, he's gone.
you and Evangeline talk to them. I think they respect you guys more. Here, take the ropes. Tell them what to do. I'll start transforming. I'll dig a little bit now. And transform into a giant.
Oh, I'll help you dig. You know, I got my
All right, Evangeline, it's all you.
my.
Oh, okay, great.
Here's my rope. It's 50 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay, thanks.
I'm gonna transform into a giant ape. I'm gonna start throwing fistfuls
Oh,
of sand to the side. I get a little
So
deep so they
throw
can
the
attach.
ropes.
I'm trying to get them to attach the ropes eventually.
Over my shoulders, I'll walk over to the group and say, "So, who would like some dragon scales? Dragon teeth, dragon claws?
Kind of see like some eyes kind of light up, like,
Hell yeah.
what? For us?
Yeah, why not? You've helped us get this far. I think you're worthy of dragon scales. Why not? It's a great item to have.
I was like, oh hell yeah.
Unfortunately, it will take a little bit of manual labor, but that's what we're good at, right?
You hear like some grumbling, and Garrick says, "Yes, that's what we're good at."
That's right.
Kind of looking at the
Garrick.
rest of them, like,
I'll go with that.
Man right there.
We'll need some help uncovering the body. We're kind of standing really right on top of it. Burrowing. I'd like to burrow. That was annoying. But yeah, once we get it exposed, I assume there'd be plenty of scales for everyone to have at least a couple. So, if you guys want to, if you don't want to help, sure. But if you would like to help, it would be greatly appreciated.
oh no, they'll all help. All of them.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Well,
So are we digging? We're digging? Just digging
we're
straight down?
Yeah, we're kind of digging. I look behind. Varlin has clearly already started as a giant monkey. So I guess we'll just.
Why did he turn into a giant monkey?
I think they're really strong. They got the big hands, the like big shovel hands. I think that was the idea there.
Okay.
Pull it out. Grab
All right.
Sometimes I don't get him either, but I like him.
Giant fucking monkey.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll start
Right.
digging with whatever.
The fact that I probably had a spell that could probably help with this makes this even better.
Kind of didn't want you to leave. I'm like, man, you got some utility we could use. We'll make it work.
A few of them kind of create some makeshift shovels with some larger bowls and some sticks. They begin shoveling.
I will. I'm so scared. I hope he doesn't. I'll keep an eye on the time. I will unleash Rocky. There's Rocky.
What is he doing?
I'll ask him to Earth Glide, because he can do the Earth Glide to the dragon and kind of maybe help push or pull him up towards the surface. Maybe help dig him out, just get him. He's got the maneuverability advantage here, so maybe he can kind of help.
So while he's under 40 feet of sand, do you want him to push up? Gargantuan dragon?
Well, not necessarily, but maybe he could, he pulls the tail up a little, and maybe pulls a foot, and then, the sand will fill in. He does that slow, maybe he'll just kind of help.
He's gonna go down there and see what he can do.
Yeah.
I'll tell him to report back in exactly 57 minutes.
Got the huge beast over here shoveling for you.
All we hear is Evangeline over there like,
I'll just give him a wave as it goes down, and maybe he'll help kind of.
Wait, does anyone else know Primordial?
Just you.
No, just draconic.
He can know my commands
Yeah,
because of
he
the
understands
item,
the commands.
but
yeah.
I don't actually know what he's saying. I just it sounds like an agreement as he nods his head. So I'm like, cool.
For all you know, he's like deeply sighing.
That or he's just like this bitch.
He's like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. So we'll,
You want me to do what?
I'm putting
He's
him to
like,
work.
damn it, life in the military. Ugh.
Actually, I'll have him come back up in like 10 minutes just to see if it's helping, and if not, he'll just stick with us, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Thought maybe he could.
I was a king back in the elemental plane.
Alright. Let me get
Like
an
he pretends to
athletics
go
check.
down. He's like, yep, it's not working.
Let me get an athletics check from anyone who is participating in this dig site.
Athletics, you said?
Yes.
As a huge beast, can I get advantage or no?
Does the giant ape get advantage on athletics checks?
Oh, great, 27.
Nice, 27.
Our soul help us. He's a big cat. It's like the kitty litter bus. Start digging too.
Ooh.
Nice.
Pretty good. So I got a 15. What's his name going?
Rocky?
No.
Norment.
Well, him too. Oh yeah, Norment.
I just gotta turn the barbecue on.
Athletics roll.
Be right back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, everyone's
Soul
rolling
not
really
very
well.
helpful. That's okay. Earth elemental
Nice.
also not very helpful.
I think generally you guys are doing a pretty good job though.
Mhm.
Gonna roll general for the NPCs.
Hi ho, hi ho.
How much was the ape? You said like 27?
We go.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, nothing below a 10. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you guys are making some serious headway.
Boop, boop.
Quickshot's just like digging with his paws.
As you do, I mean, you guys are working pretty well, but you can still see that this will take probably longer than the hour, so longer than what Rocky can be out, and
That's why
also
he'll
longer
come back
than
at 57
the
minutes.
polymorph. Rocky comes back and he's like, "Ew!"
Hey, Rocky.
Well, not at the 57, at the
The 10 minutes.
yeah, at the 10 minutes.
I
I think I'm gonna communicate with this fucking rock.
don't know. That noise just reminds you of Mario 64. The
That's
fucking
exactly what
stone.
it is. That's exactly it.
Exactly
It
it.
is.
I mean, I could always cast speak with animals if you can't communicate with
An
them.
elemental is the problem, isn't it? That's why it's so tricky.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
I will tell him, do this for yes and this for no, and I'll nod and shake my head with each one. And I look at him. Okay, he's nodding. Okay, and I say, is trying to push from underneath helpful? Is you're making progress? He's kind of dumb. He's like a big lovable oak. Not really. You want to try digging instead? Help the group dig. Let's help the group. I'll have him dig instead.
He's like, I kind of just want to go back to sleep.
We'll see if that helps.
Get in the flesh. All right. So yeah, it'll probably take like maybe 2 to 3 more hours, depending on how well y'all can keep this up.
Damn.
57 minutes. I will. Oh, Rocky, come here, buddy.
Yeah, you had to recapture him like a Pokemon.
I gotta recapture him. I will first cast Bane on him. So his.
Oh yeah, at the end of the hour.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cast Bane on him.
Yes. It's a
Varlin, your polymorph is about to run out. If you want to end it early, like 2 minutes or whatever. Varlin.
the flask is a wisdom.
8.
I wonder if he's like muted or just like disconnected.
Is Pete's full name Peter?
I don't know.
I
wonder
believe
It
so.
changes like my entire view of him.
I think it's
What?
Why?
What would it be? What else would it be?
Well,
Pietro.
Pete. No,
Pete is a name.
well, yeah, it could be just Pete.
It could be Pietro.
Yeah,
What? My bad. I
that's
left the
true.
barbecue
It
on,
could be
sorry.
Pietro.
What's your whole name?
Peter.
Oh, that's
Fucking
Peter!
knew it. Oh my god.
That's
What did you
crazy.
think it was?
Well, we were saying like it could be like a Pietro or something,
Yeah, well, my Italian.
Changes
family.
everything.
or it could still be Pete.
Who are you?
Oh my
I don't
god,
even know
right?
you anymore.
It's changed
Yeah,
everything.
that's
Peter.
Love the
Know
name
him.
Peter.
Peter. Just Pete.
Who are you?
That's fine.
Damn it, we
It's
know a
so
Peter
different.
now?
Peter
I
is
know,
such a
don't call
different
me
name than
Peter,
Pete.
It's awful.
No, I fucking love my
I
name
feel like I'm
Peter.
always in trouble.
Peter.
That's what I.
Peter.
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 Yeah, it was always an A at the end.
Yep.
I'll roll for the fuck.
We Italians don't know what ours are.
Okay, so Pete. So she's about to make the elemental go back. The hour is up.
Okay.
Do you
Go,
want to
Pokeball.
end your polymorph early?
Am I under sand or no? Am I good?
Oh,
Are you
yes.
under sand?
I'm not under, right? Am I pulling this dragon? Do I have the dragon in my hand yet?
No.
No,
You
we
guys,
haven't done
it's gonna
much
take
more.
like two hours more to even get down to the dragon.
Okay. Yeah, let's fucking do it again.
Just back in
Did
the
I make a lot
flask.
of progress? Is it worth changing beasts?
You guys are making pretty good progress, actually. Everyone rolled pretty well. But I did say, it would take probably at the pace you guys are going. If you can keep up the pace, probably like 2 to 3 more hours.
Okay.
Maybe we should just send Rocky down there and he'll just start ripping scales
Do
off
we-
this thing. He can do it. He's strong.
If you want to get nothing usable out of the dragon,
What? You think that? I guess yeah. We gotta harvest the cartland.
I'm deciding if the mud would make it easier to dig. Problem is, everything would fill back in if I leave tunnels. I can make mad tunnels. It would just fill back in though.
mm-hmm.
You guys think the water would be worth it or no? Or just keep going with this and just use.
I don't know if like shoveling mud would be any better, but I mean it might.
Very
I don't
true.
know.
It's very true.
Apparently, he doesn't disturb him. He moves. That's
Alright, fuck it.
interesting.
We'll just keep going as it is. We're making decent progress.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
like
it
it
might-
goes through.
Yeah.
It might just be like easier to climb back out than like with the sand than
Let's
pulling
do it.
ourselves up out of the mud.
Mark my spell slot.
Yep.
We making another roll at the end of the hour or no?
Well, hang on. So the fucking the elemental
goes
went back in the flask.
Yeah. Bane
Are you
actually
casting
rolled.
polymorph again on yourself,
Yes,
or?
I am. Actually,
You said-
no. What I'm gonna do is twin it. I'll use
Okay.
that one spell slot, and 2 of us will be giant apes. Who else wants to be a giant ape?
Who are you casting?
I don't know.
I'm
Who's
open.
being? Who do we have? Is Norman doing better than Quickshot digging?
By number, yes.
Norment rolled a 25. Quickshot rolls a 23.
23.
Oh, Quickshot.
Which-
Does Quickshot have a high athletics too?
Not super high, but it's decent.
Do you want to be a giant ape for a little bit and get +9?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do me and Quickshot then.
Okay.
Where I can use my spell shots a little more efficiently.
As you go to cast this spell, you hear a familiar voice
Oh my god. He's making a face and it feels
down the hall, kind of where you guys first came from.
No.
Ellen, you're dead. Stay dead.
You hear Trying to think of what to say.
Run, hide, someone bad.
She got me good.
You hear
Prepare for trouble. Make
Make
it.
it. That was great. Oh, that's a one shot right there. I got it. I'm gonna put that one in the back pocket.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Spotlight. It's
You're
my
all
God.
gonna be rangers. It's gonna be great.
Make it double.
I can't even drink
Oh,
this
God.
fucking drink.
You guys hear fairly easily, even over a lot of the work, the heavy breathing and stuff. Hear, stop! You may go no further. As you hear Nellens speaking to someone down where
Not
she initially was guarding the door.
Is
The
she
door,
dead?
the door's closed, right?
The door, no, no,
Left it open.
yes,
It's definitely Nolan's voice,
Not
right?
speaking to us.
it is definitely Nellens'
What
voice.
the fuck?
Speaking to us? Or it sounds like she's talking to someone else.
Make an insight check.
Insight. Here we go.
Does Nellens have a twin or something that
Paladin.
we didn't know about?
Oh, but not the fucking Brotherhood coming back.
I fucking knew it.
You-
I knew they were gonna show up. I'm convinced.
Oh boy.
You can't tell exactly.
Go no further?
Fucking monkey right now.
The main thing that you can hear from Nellens' voice is urgency. The main thing you get from that roll, 11.
Okay. Stop digging.
And I'll say this happens right before you twin polymorph, in case you don't want to do that.
I would love to not do that if it's possible. I don't want to
Okay,
be that
so-
guy, though.
No, I'm giving you the opportunity.
Perfect.
So
Absolutely. Let's hold it.
But
Let's
you're
hold
about
it.
to cast it, and you hear this, and you kind of look around to everyone else. Nellens is like sort of screaming it, like she's saying it very loud.
Oh, boy.
That's why you guys can hear it fairly easily.
I'm just gonna look at Light and be like, and like eyeball over, like, can you check that fucking thing out, please?
Yeah, I just wait to see if like.
Tharvol.
Try.
Yes.
Oh, shit, guys!
So the teleportation spell goes off without a hitch.
Oh,
You find yourself in
He
a
took Rhea. He took Rhea with him.
dragon's
He
keep, I
took her.
believe.
Are you talking about our? Are you talking about our home? Yeah, it's Dragon's Keep.
Dragon's keep.
Dragon's
Hold.
Hold Keep. Yeah.
Dragon's hold. There you go. Here's some movement upstairs as the staff is doing what they need to do. What do you want to do? You're back in Asherland.
Yay!
We're like, oh fuck. He's like, la, 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 la.
Glad as fuck I gave him the owl. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go upstairs because I know our teleportation circle is obviously in the basement. So I'm gonna go
Mhm.
upstairs and see if Moira actually came or if she just was mad and ignored what I said or asked.
I thought she ignored what you said.
You probably did.
As you go up,
Sorry.
and where's my fucking notes? I have the staff written down.
We have.
Okay.
your-
So you come across Turkey, and he says, "Oh, Tharvol, you're here. Someone just came for you, but I told them that you weren't here. No one knew you were here. How did you? What? My apologies. I'll send someone to get them back right away. Ardrin, can you get one of your guys to go fetch that person? Did you know Lord Tharvol was here? Lord Tharvol's here.
Tharvol's like having an aneurysm as he's getting
I
exploded.
feel like this is like that scene in Parks and Rec where Ben goes back to the accountant.
While we get that person back, I didn't even leave a name. You need anything? Did you like a E?
Tharvol's like, actually, I would like something. If you could, he's gonna hand him some money to get rations, parchment paper, ink, charcoal, herbs, incense, and enchantment kits. He's gonna hand him a list, and what Evangeline said as well. He's like, could you send someone to get all this, if it's available? And he's gonna hand him like 2,000, or nah, he's gonna hand him. Fuck, how much gold do I want to give him? Fuck, I'll hand him 5,000 gold to get everything.
Okay, write down exactly what you want him to get and how much money, and put it in the Discord so I don't lose track of that. And then take the money out of your inventory.
Let's do... Oh, fuck. I did not mean to hit enter.
The same thing.
I really hope it's not who I think it is.
Yes.
Yes.
For what?
Ow! Tickling me.
All I hear is ow.
That almost hit you.
Yeah, you could have killed me.
I think you're fine. You wouldn't die.
Oh, I could be dead right now.
I've got Elden Ring ambient music going. It's very nice.
Oh, I forgot to look up music. Just sitting there quietly like a fucking
Me
weirdo.
too.
How are you sitting quietly like a weirdo?
I'm just really excited about what's happening. I forgot to look up. Oh, okay, well, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
was
these
meaning.
headphones.
Oh.
What do I want to listen to? So many
Did I tell you guys what
I-
happened in my bedroom light?
No.
What'd you do? Break it?
No, I was wearing socks in my bedroom. I got carpet in here, right? So I pulled my drawstring to close the light. I think I static shocked the motherboard of the fucking fan, so it's perpetually on now. I went to go close it one day, like, you know, maybe it wore off, whatever, came back, closed it. It went off for a second, then went back on. I was like, oh, fuck. And I pulled it a little harder, and it did it again, and I pulled it a little harder, and the drawstring just popped out, and the light stayed on.
Oh, no.
So.
Just sleep in the light now?
No, I just turned the light bulb a little bit every day. If I die in a fire, you know why.
Evangeline gave the 1,200 gold still for each of the staff, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm asking you because you wrote it down.
You have 12 staff?
Well, it's 1,200 gold split 8 ways for each
I
staff.
have the prices here. Hold on. Here.
It was 150 gold tip from each for each
Okay.
staff.
Yeah, we can still do that.
Yeah, 2,000 a month for 2,000 a month for upkeep.
Yeah,
That's not what that was
500
for.
gold for main and 500 gold for 6 guards.
That's not what that was for.
I was tipping them.
Yeah, she was tipping him.
Tip them that? Jesus.
Well, it's because of everything else we're asking them to do right now. That's
there's a large
outside
amount
of
of money
their.
about to
Happy
come in
workers,
here.
I bet.
I don't want to incentivize them to
Nothing
steal.
ever happens over there. They just get paid like G's.
I honestly, it's, you
Make
know,
sure they're
like,
not
this is
getting
the
fat,
cakest
though.
job.
Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I'll give them a, what was it, 150 or 100 gold tip each or whatever the fuck. Sure.
Prepare for trouble. Make it double.
There you go.
And then I'm going to give the dude Shadow
Should we fire somebody just to make sure
Dragon.
everyone stays on their toes?
No.
That's just mean. We need our guys. We don't need them
You
scared
can't
of
just be
us.
giving out raises every day because you know they just don't respect you. Then you gotta scare them.
Well, we don't give out
Welfare
raises
for
every day.
employees perform
That's
well,
very true. We
okay?
barely
You need a
come home
healthy
though.
work environment.
I've only been
We
home
really-
once.
I say we really don't pay him that well.
Well, they're getting paid fucking well now.
100 gold tip is a lot.
Yeah. They're going, oh,
They gonna
honey, the
love
wizard
us.
showed up and just
No,
gave us
that's
money.
Shut up and just.
Here's a bonus.
Sure, you could just make it out of magic.
I mean, pretty much we do, but we also just have gold
We are
flowing
dragon
out of
slayers.
everywhere. Okay.
The new dark mode on Roll20.
Yo, it's
Actually,
the
like
best.
it.
I just realized this was a
Yep.
thing now.
Normally, like,
Yeah,
So
they added
good.
that.
It's so
Pretty
good.
nice.
I
Easier
just
on
had
the
a
eye.
Google Doc open. Yeah, I was like, this Google Doc is just so fucking painful to look at. So why? Yeah, bleach your eyes with that.
Fuck, where'd I put everything? There we go. Mummy bandages. 10. Okay. That should be everything that I give him. Yep. Cool. Okay, everything's in Discord of what I'm giving him to sell and then wanting him to buy for us.
Selling the wand of fireballs.
what?
We're selling it? I shouldn't sell that. I want to give it to my child. No, we really shouldn't sell that. That's amazing.
How do you...
But he already has it.
He nods. He's gonna pass off the shopping list to Claire, though.
Okay, cool. And then he's gonna pass out the gold that Evangeline gave to everyone. For everyone, so make sure he's gonna make sure everyone gets that.
Okay, they will.
You're selling dragon scales?
Thank you
I
very,
can't
very
do
much.
anything else with them right
I still
now.
have 10 of mine as well.
Keep them in the keep, bro.
I'm not gonna keep things that I don't need right now.
Evangeline's gonna have a quilt at the end of this campaign with all different kinds of dragon scales on.
Absolutely.
I mean, Chris already said that you can only have so much before they don't do anything else, so there's no reason
Actually, it's
to
gonna make
keep
it
things.
fun. It's gonna be a
you
blend.
can make other shit with them. You could
You can only
grind them
wear
up.
you can only wear
There's
things.
no metallics, right, Evangeline? Only chromatics.
No, I don't have any metallics.
Chromatics.
I would take them if because they can gift you scales. I wouldn't kill a metallic dragon though.
Then, now that I got that done, I'm gonna go up to my room and I'm gonna secure the alchemy jug in my room because I'm tired of carrying that thing around with me all the time.
Okay, it's got your sacred water in it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's probably a smart call, just in case.
Yeah.
I've been worried about that sacred grove water for months. I'm like, what if
How
the
much
jar
is
breaks?
the Balam music, and it's just
Oh, it
so
does.
suiting for what
Ooh, nice.
is going
Which is
on
really
right now.
full of minerals.
And then, yeah, so I have the rest of the money. Fuck. I don't know if Moira even got my message. So I'm gonna go back downstairs and go outside to see if who's ever was that came looking for me is back.
Okay, so after kind of going through the shopping list and putting some stuff away, you get down there and you see one of the staff members, Soren, coming back with someone you don't recognize. They're dressed sort of like professional wizard, like almost like a academic type. And she introduces herself. She says her name is Nora, and she works for Lady Moira. She was sent here to receive a message from you.
Oh, yes. How do I know that you work for Lady Moira?
She kind of points to a sigil on her,
uniform.
Yeah, and she says, "This is the sigil for all of the people that work under her. Surely you know it."
I don't even have one. Oops. I didn't know it. Do I have a sigil?
You don't work directly for Moira.
I mean, technically I do when Merlim's gone.
We got something even better. We got a group name.
Yeah,
But-
you kind of work for her, but you're also sort of independent on your own.
We're like independent contractors.
We're like
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, I guess, do you know if she sent out a message to anyone else? Like Lady Keyleth? What's the fucking coin master's name? Lord. How do I pronounce his name? Lord, coin master Lord, how the fuck do I pronounce his name? Ivim? I-V-I-M.
Yeah. Ivan?
Yeah, Ivim. Or, Merlim at all?
Well, Merlim is still out of the capital. He, I believe, is south. The Mages Guild. I last heard that they were fighting the invaders in the south. The coin master, I do not know. I apologize. I'm the only person she sent.
So, okay, so I have, here's notes taken from a temple that we found and a brown dragon living in. We killed it. It was in the Great Waste. So these are notes. We don't have anyone that can translate these, so we wanted to see if Lady Moira can translate these more. Another thing.
She kind of squints and says, "Brown dragon, are you like, are you playing a joke right now?"
No, not at all. He's gonna walk over to where the water's at, like where there's a little bit of water on the ground, and he's like, "Here, come with," and he's going to cast Shape Water, which since it's a cantrip, he can cast as much. He's gonna keep casting it and show her essentially the scene of how they got to the temple, like the whole process of how they got to the temple, what they did in the temple, and since he
Cool idea. Use the water.
Yeah.
To, like,
yeah, he's gonna use the water to show the whole thing and everything that happened. He's like, this is the process that we did, and he's gonna start showing her everything. And then at the end of that, so he gave her the notes. He's gonna give Serena's books to her and said, these are the last of a necromancer called Serena. Merlim knows who she is. It mentions him in this book as well, and why she was banished from Summer Spire. The third book is the one that Moira is going to have to look at, and so is Lady Keyleth, because it mentions that a fiend was instructing her to create a massive spell circle around the entire city of Summerspire, and that
What?
there's several small villages that are around the city that are a part of this circle. So that
What?
this will have to be looked into to make sure that this actually did not happen or stop it from happening.
Austin!
Boom. Bombshell.
Why haven't you told us this?
Look at her. She's lost her mind.
Translated those damn books! The fuck?
So
Oh my god. I gotta stop yelling. We got neighbors now. Fuck. What?
so he's gonna give her that and be like, this is extremely important to make sure Lady Moira gets. So that could be looked into to protect the kingdom.
How long has this plot been unfolding, Christopher?
She looks extremely bewildered. There is a lot of information that you gave her, things that she didn't know, things that she didn't believe were possible, things that she thought the Asherland should have been aware of that they apparently weren't. Just a lot of things, and it's just so much that she doesn't really, she can't really like formulate any questions. She just kind of nods along and she says, "Okay, I'll make sure all that information gets to Lady Moira. She'll know what to do with all that information." And she begins writing down like a bunch of notes herself. She takes the books and everything. And is there anything else?
Should be it, actually. Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure. I need
His
to
whole
double check all
world
my
is
notes.
spinning right now.
I just can't believe you guys told us this.
Well,
You
it
translated
was
these books for like years at this rate. Doesn't sound a word what's in them. What? Oh my god. We need to go back home.
that's why I came back. He's gonna pass. No, actually, I'll deal with that later. He's gonna pass her a note from Varlin and say, "This is for Lady Moira," as well.
Something else from Lady Moira? Okay. She
Yes.
gets to open it and read it.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On the first page, you open it up, right? It's like a little card, it's like a Hallmark card. You open it up on the inside, on the first side, left side. It's like apologies and this and that. I'm sorry I spent so much money, but I promise I made it up to you. Here's all the money I have. I have 4 silver on me, but don't worry, everyone else has money. I should be fine. This and that. On the right side, there's blank. But when you close it, on the back, it's gonna be like, it used to be kind of fun to hit on you, but ever since the night at the castle when you called out me and they woke me up and I saw you getting hurt, I keep thinking about you and I'm gonna come home very soon, but we have a lot of stuff to do here first, and hopefully Tharvol tells you everything because it was great. See you soon, Varlin.
Oh my
The
God, I love
golden
this.
child, Varlin.
This chaotic love note.
Yeah, and then on that, he's gonna pass over Varlin's debt that he had for Moira.
On
He's
the back of
It is a
Varlin's note
heavy
is just like
bag.
a portrait of her.
he's gonna start digging through the bag of holding that he has as his arm just goes into the bag of holding and starts like pulling out everything for her. He's like, you're gonna have to figure out how to get this back. He's like, I need to go find the coin master, but he's like, this is all of the debt Varlin owed Lady Moira.
She opens a coin purse, pretty small, but just starts shoveling coins in there.
Hell yeah.
You see him disappearing, like, coin purse is not getting any fatter.
And yeah,
She's got
and then
one of those,
he's
so
like,
hell yeah.
he's also, I've been studying these aetherite crystals. Lady Moira knows it as well. They reflect magic back. I do know that. I blasted myself backwards, so just make sure she knows that to be careful if she experiments with them, because I launched my own magic at me. So that is something to be careful about.
This gift.
But
Are you?
Don't forget my note to the king.
yeah, well, I'm just gonna take that because I have to go find the coin master anyways.
Okay,
But
I don't want her to
and then
open
I could let him know about the dragon. And Tharvol's like, I don't know if. Wait, is she asking who I am?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
am.
a crowd, baby. Come on.
I am Lord Tharvol. I am one of the. I am a mage here to the King of Asherland, and I'm also a high elf of Salhanadel. I am also a member of Praelia Lux.
Oh, really? I understand.
This makes much more sense now.
I understand now. This is why you haven't
get
just
it.
taken the Aetherite crystals. This is why you have all this stuff and all this information. Okay.
Who are you?
I
We
was
are the elite
given
of the elite.
very brief instructions to come here and receive a message.
Tharvol's like, yeah, it would have been easier for Lady Moira to come in person. I didn't know there was other wizards honestly around. I thought it was mostly sorcerers, but I know the Mages Guild has been pretty busy, so I didn't know if they had all the mages down there instead of
Not all of them, but most of the ones that are either instructors there or apprentices. But Moira is a sorcerer, and she's the most powerful, but also she has very wizard vibes sometimes. She's very intelligent, more so than most sorcerers. But she's only in charge because she's the next most powerful. There are other wizards and sorcerers in the city. There's not many.
Okay.
You didn't spend much time here, have you?
No, we don't really spend much time here. We kind of come and go. I'm also, again, not from here. I am from Salhanadel. I only came down to, honestly, learn more about magic and how battle mages work, because I am mostly a war mage.
She nods. Okay.
If that is all, that's everything I have for Moira. I need to go find the Coin Master and King Garen.
Well, if you're heading back to the capital, I am as well. We could walk together. You can tell me about your adventures.
Okay.
What does this lady look like? Is she beautiful? Does she look very smart and accomplished? What's her name?
Well,
Nora,
yeah.
right.
Tharvol's gonna ask one of the guys that's around, like, if Claire comes back with all the stuff, just ask her to put it in the dining room, and I will pick it up on my way back.
Okay. Understood.
Do people seem excited at their
They
gifts?
do. They're very excited. They're very grateful.
Okay.
Barbarian takes it back to the soldier's shack. There's some cheering.
Happy employees.
Need a happy workforce.
Happy employees.
Okay. Now we are off to find
Does
what
Nora
I
say
need.
anything as they walk to the castle? No, continue this.
Yeah.
Continue. He's given up on Alindra. And Lucian.
What were
We
that
gotta get him a love
interest?
interest somewhere.
Now.
Tharvol is a 106-year-old virgin. You leave him alone.
I love this.
Oh, that's so sad.
106 years.
You had 2 love interests thrown at you that you were just like, no.
I take that shit.
Hey, his love is knowledge
You don't have to
and
be straight love. You can be trysts. I'm not gonna.
his love is knowledge and magic. God, that's how you have to
love
get to him.
What's his lust?
You can love many things.
What
No,
gets
you
him
can't.
going?
Yes, you can. What do you mean? You can't.
No, you can't.
I
You
love
cannot
helping
love-
people and people. No.
What rustles Tharvol's willies, huh?
Gotta find the right type.
Tharvol's gonna kind of play with his cantrips a little bit as they're walking, like just throw gust and see what he can create in the air with the dirt and everything around him.
Everybody's older.
Wait, you're doing what?
I'm just playing with my cantrips as we're walking, just kind of like casting gust, just to kind of play with the dirt a little bit, just to kind of see what shapes and shit he can make in the air with it. You know, just kind of just not really like testing himself, but kind of seeing how much control he can
walking
have.
with Nora,
Yeah.
Just
He
blowing
just wants to
quietly
see.
playing with your cantrips.
blowing dust in her face. Yep.
Well, he's trying to see how much control. Like he's practicing control, like more control of like his cantrips to kind of see if he can create shapes and stuff with the gust.
She is gonna try and get you to talk. She's gonna be like, tell me about your adventures and how was that and what's Selhanadel like and
Tell her a
Why
story,
is your hair
Tharvol.
like
Tell her
that?
something great.
how do you get your hair to stand in a crown?
There'll be some of hair gel every day.
He must go through.
That's my most important bag on my
That's
travels.
why he's always
Like
at
this-
first. You ever notice that?
Does
He's always at first, that
prestidigitation
bastard.
do that or?
I get it now.
Yeah, I guess Tharvol will kind of explain to her about like talk to her about their adventures, about
Yeah.
going back in time a little bit that they did, killing the dragons that they have.
Ooh, he tells her about the time travel.
Why not?
Nice.
Tell her about the dragons we've killed.
Nice.
Make a charisma check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh,
That's
he's
his
fucking
thing.
Captain. Oh yeah, you're right.
That's
yeah,
his
he's not
flaw? Oh
charismatic.
god.
Yeah, he's super awkward.
Just straight charisma.
Alright. He's
Disadvantage.
lovable.
Disadvantage, yeah,
Yeah.
just a straight
He's a
charisma check.
lovable awkward.
Ooh,
He's not
Pretty
choking.
good!
He's lovable awkward. Look at that.
Yeah, she's pretty entertained the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow,
well,
the
choke-
fact that my persuasion though, I have like
What do you-
like if I roll straight persuasion, I already have disadvantage on persuasion
What are you
too.
talking about? What kind of stuff? You like force choking people and stuff, or what?
She like slips
Give
in
me a
her
topic.
magic
You have to
potion.
give me the whole conversation. Just give me a topic.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
he's
What are
just
you
going
reveling
through like
about?
their adventures and everything about like literally how they killed the dragons, what they killed, things like that, like how
Did you
like
tell
how
him you died?
Sahanadel went.
Or do you keep
Yeah,
that
he's
out?
gonna
Or do you keep that out?
he's no, he's gonna say like I got these gray these streaks that I have in my hair from dying and coming back.
Shit. Look at these scars, babe.
Yeah, she's pretty what's the word? Enamored by
Enamored,
pretty much
perfect, yeah.
all of the stories and things you have to tell, your gray streak through your hair, all of it. It takes you guys an hour to get to the city, as per usual. You guys live an hour outside of the city. And then it takes you another hour to travel through the city to get to the capital, or to get to the castle.
Yay!
At which point, Nora will say goodbye to you, and she says she hopes she'll speak with you again, or see you soon. And she wishes you safe travels and more successful adventures. And she will go off to find Moira and bring her the mountain of things that you gave her.
Ciao, ciao.
Other
I
than
don't
that, you'll have to find. Actually,
No.
we're gonna stop there because the party may try and get your attention soon.
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
They can't even get my attention.
Yes, I can. You have Ray. Well,
Let's
Ray is
see
not on
you-
your shoulder.
Oh,
at the
yeah,
moment, but Ray
I
is with
forgot
you.
that.
Ray is kind of in once. Yeah, she flew away. She's on the rooftops looking at you, and then moving to rooftops, and then moving. She's right next to you. Don't worry. She's not far.
So before we start looking for the coin master, we will go back to
Thank God I love you, Ray. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine?
the party. The rest of the party. You guys hear Nellen's kind of calling out to someone else. Immediately after, you hear Nellen's scream out in pain.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Everyone sort of stops. Everyone's eyes are like
Yo,
wide.
damn, holy.
I start
Um,
signaling them to like move towards the back of the cavern. Like
Yeah, the NPC.
Eric does a fucking hand signal,
move back
and
and I pull my sword out.
they pretty efficiently move into the second cavern where the ship is. And before they all leave, Garrick is the last one, and he says, we'll hold the passageway down there. And he says that to Evangeline just before leaving.
Okay.
Right.
Wait. Can we see the room we're in? Do you have a map?
Yeah, you guys are still in that same room from
She
You killed the
cries out in
dragon?
pain.
Yeah, let me move stuff
Oh
around.
boy.
Oh, why is it all pixelated?
That's
Yeah, you might have to reload the page.
Yeah.
Pixelated for you guys?
No, it fixed itself.
It takes a second.
Oh, does
Try
it?
to zoom out and come back in.
There you go.
Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. Oh my god.
Fucking new. Oh, hey, Rocky! He just moved to the side. I might whip him out.
They're coming back to finish their business. Is that what it is?
Alright. Mind swapping Soul's token?
Yeah, I just copy and pasted from the other page.
I'm just gonna grab my plate of food real quick and be right back. Meet up here.
Right, there's no doors. It's just like a fucking steep drop off.
There was a door where no one's was.
Yeah, yeah. I kept thinking there was.
Opened.
I'm still trying to
Over
figure
here,
out how
there
we're
is.
hearing her voice if we killed her.
She ain't dead.
Like, we definitely killed her, and how the hell is she still alive? Unless it's just like a twin, or she's just attached to the place, so it's just like a normal NPC when you kill them at the gate. They always just revive.
She responds. I mean, maybe it's not a bad idea. Maybe she's fucking like tied to the temple somehow. Spiritually, who knows?
So she was never originally alive.
The Pegasus is large, right?
Large, yes.
Okay.
Can you give me control of her?
Guys would have been sort of around here.
Yeah.
Yes. Tharvol wasn't there.
Give me control. Thank you.
Back. I'll be in trouble or
I
what?
guess, yeah, we would be on top of them digging, right? I get on Soul. Just in
Okay.
case.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Let you hear this.
Kitty cat.
Alright. Has anybody gone out to like see what it is yet?
No.
No,
Alright.
at this moment, you guys have just kind of stopped moving and listening for a moment.
Alright, I'm throwing my hood on. And I'm gonna stealth and try to get an eyeball on what the fuck is out there.
So how are you getting up to that hallway? Because it is like, what did we say?
I'm sure it's
I don't
like 25?
Yeah, that sounds
feet?
right. 25 feet. Yeah.
25 feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a
that
straight
hallway that you
drop-off.
guys came in.
I don't want to misty. Do I have to misty step up there right now, really?
Wait, here. I'll pull him onto Soul with me, and we'll come up, like, right here on this first.
What? I forgot
Ledge.
Soul can fly.
You can fly now?
Alright, drop me off.
Fly with 2 people on him.
Go
No,
pick
I
up.
don't know. I assume
it's
Probably
so.
half speed, I don't know. That might not be a rule, I'm not sure.
Sure, we can do half speed.
Yeah, we'll just get up to that little ledge right here. Then he'll get off.
Yeah, definitely get off.
I'll stay up there with you, though.
If you want to pick up
You
Quickshot, I
move
can just
in.
wait for you.
Oh, yeah. I'll look at Quickshot and,
I
like...
have climbing speed.
Oh,
I
him?
could
Oh,
climb
Norman.
up.
If Norman could climb too, I'm not sure if Norman can climb.
I'm sure I'll be okay.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
know
waiting
if
for you
can
guys to get up
climb.
here.
If it's an athletics check, I'll be okay.
I think it's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, I'll be okay.
Oh, I'll be okay.
I was like, that's so short.
You guys all trying to get up there?
Yeah, sure.
Allowing out acrobatics.
Actually, I'll move back down, because if they're going to be sneaking around up here, I'm going to fucking stand out like a sore thumb.
It's probably gonna be a fight. I just Can't do anything until I see what it is anyway.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
so
same.
I rolled a 19, so
Okay, so Norment is trying to get up the ledge. And you are putting him on soul and going up there, or what?
he's climbing.
Varlin.
Oh yeah, Varlin. Yeah, I'll fly him up there.
Okay.
And then fly back down. Stay on. That's it.
Okay. And Quickshot, are you climbing up?
Yeah.
We'll get Ellen's isn't there, so you guys are all up here. Accurate. And wherever Evangeline
Oh, they
wants
want
to
up
be.
there. Oh, well then never mind. I'd be.
That's where you guys want to be, right? Or am I misunderstanding?
I thought we were in the back room. I'm so shot. I thought we were back here.
Well, no, you guys went to go dig
I
the
move you
dragon
guys?
up.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
right.
are digging up the dragon. That's
Yeah.
where you died.
I
Mhm.
I thought we were
were
going
coming up
here.
over here.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. If you guys want to go
That's
there,
legit.
I mean, you can move your fucking tokens. I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Well, that works. Yeah, and then I'll stay on the ground if they're all going to be sneaking to the side.
Okay.
I'm not sneaky, and maybe whatever's there will see me and not them.
All right, and you guys are trying to hide.
Yeah. I also have my hood on.
can I
Cloak,
start my
so-
transformation process?
So where did Nellens
Sure.
die again? In this other room or down here? Or the
Nellens
south?
died. Nellens died like down here,
Down
but
here.
her body
South.
isn't there.
Okay.
Her body's not.
And her voice came from where? Over here, down this way, where she originally was.
Yeah, down that hallway.
Yeah, that's where she originally
Okay,
was.
got you.
Yeah, let me get some stealth checks. Is Evangeline gonna attempt stealth?
I can't.
A stealth check?
I
Oh,
said,
I'm not good at this. I'm definitely not.
Well, nice.
Bad.
Plus six isn't bad.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
well, I assumed I wasn't good at it. I don't know. I feel like I never do a stealth check typically. Typically, I'm like, running in there head first.
Yeah. All right, so you guys climb up there. You guys get some decent positions. I feel pretty well hidden. What?
I wonder if I should hover. I'm thinking.
As you guys get into position, you see Nellens runs into this area here, seemingly fleeing. I guess fleeing is a bad word. Sort of getting space
Mhm.
from whatever she was talking to before, and you see a
Fly up like 15 feet. Not breaching the ledge, but like up a little bit.
okay.
Just want to be on the ground.
She goes to cast a spell, but before she does, I don't want to describe this the wrong
What's
way.
this cat doing?
I know, she's attacking the. No.
Oh, hey, stop chewing on that. Oh, shit.
But just as she goes to cast the spell, you guys see a thin green ray shoot at her and hits her. And
She
as it
disintegrates?
does, you see her body kind of knocked back with force, and the wound that she has slowly starts to disintegrate her entire body away. She becomes dust.
Ooh. Yeah.
You hear slow footsteps moving down the hall. Someone who's not in any type of rush, just slow movement.
Look.
You guys want to do anything else?
what there is to do.
Varlin's
kind of
like, Varlin's hyperventilating a little bit, but he's like,
watch her get fucking disintegrated.
he thinks he
briefly-
knows who he is. He's ready for it.
I don't know where they are at this point, but I just kind of look in the direction of where my friends were, and I just pull the sword out, and I just kind of give a nod in that direction, and I'm ready. I don't know what to do. She's disintegrating people! It's gotta be her. I knew she was here.
Quickshot's gonna ready his ivory.
So, you guys wait a moment.
Fly another 5 feet up.
You can hear your own heartbeats kind of pumping, getting ready for whatever it is. You can sort of feel like combat is coming, danger is coming, and your body is preparing itself for it. As the footsteps get closer, you see a robed figure step forward over Nellens' body. This robed figure looks familiar. Pale skin, pointed ears, dark hair.
Qatar? The uncle.
Evangeline, you've seen this person before.
Oh no.
It is Blackhand.
Oh god.
Oh fuck!
I knew it. I was like,
I knew it was gonna come.
We're gonna kill Tharvol's uncle. Is he gonna be
Literally,
shopping?
like I said earlier, speak of
Around
the
his
devil,
head,
he shall
Oh.
appear.
there are
The stars.
glowing stars that look familiar to you. As you've seen.
Do we know
what
his
they can
actual
do.
name? Has Tharvol told us his actual name?
Don't think Tharvol's really talked to you about him all that much.
Yeah.
Other than when you guys were actually in Sahanadel. And I
You
don't
know his
think
name?
I do.
Something
Yeah.
Amakir?
I don't think he's told you.
No, you sent that thingy, that legend.
It's
lore.
Varindel. Varindel.
Legend lore's another.
I mean, I know his name, but I
Yeah.
don't remember
I don't
if,
think I've
if he's
ever-
told you guys.
Well, if you did
I
a
don't think I've
legend
ever
lore,
mentioned it. Yeah, but I never actually mentioned what his name was. We always just went by Black Hand because Tharvol does not really consider him family.
okay.
He enters the room and looks down and sees Evangeline, and he
I'm 20 feet up, by the
says,
way.
he kind of, what?
I'm 20 feet up.
He said 15.
I said I move up another 5 feet.
Okay. Well, he sees you,
Okay.
kind of sees you, doesn't regard you, looks past you, kind of takes in the cavern, of which there's a lot of blood. And he kind of has a confused look on his face momentarily before looking back to Evangeline, and he says, I came here expecting to find a dragon. You know what happened to him?
A pause a beat, depending on how
Quickshot
to.
says he's not here anymore.
He looks over to you, haven't seen you before. Looks surprised. He didn't expect someone to be hiding. But he says, why?
He checked out.
I take it that's your clever way of saying he's dead. You know, if he succumbed to
Sarenguin's attack? No, it was us.
very well. He gets to turn around.
Tharvol's been wondering about you, you know.
He keeps walking away.
You not want to see your nephew?
You can see he raises his hand, and as he does, plants grow out of the ground to an archway. And in that archway, sort of like a magical sheen across it. And he goes to step through it.
Saying, until next time. Because he does that every time. He casts gate and leaves.
He's gone.
Mm.
That was a fucking
Quickshot lets out like a huff. He's like, "Who the fuck was that?"
That was the Black Hand, Tharvol's uncle.
That dude is Tharvol's uncle.
You see where Tharvol gets the spitting stars around his head? Must be genetic. Yeah, he's a little scary. I don't like him.
He just looks a little bit less like a sparkling vampire than Tharvol does. I didn't even think they were related.
Well, they are. It's from what I know, I think Tharvol's like last living direct relative anyway.
Quickshot's gonna climb back down.
But he might respond to his nephew.
We might
He left at the most opportune moment, I might add.
We might.
I was for certain you guys were gonna fight.
I was about to, but I was like,
if we can ever get
him, I don't know.
I like people to talk. If we can get people to talk, I want to know stuff.
Oh, I remembered last time Dark Brotherhood came up.
Oh.
Okay. That was
Was he wearing?
not as bad as I honestly thought it would be.
Anything of note? Any weird symbols?
He wore some pretty intricate robes. You can see sort of magic kind of interlaying between it, kind of like a shimmer.
It doesn't look like he's turning fiendish too, does he?
No.
Not like Dark Lord. Or we don't know Qatar's wife, but she went all fucking fiendish.
Mm-hmm. He looks like maybe haggard, a bit pale, but not like he's being corrupted by evil or anything like that.
This dude just used 2 7th level spells.
That means he's only got so many spell slots of that level left. I am fucking scared.
Man,
You can only
that's
do it so
scary.
many times.
I was gonna say well, he had the Crown of Stars activated over him, which that's what almost blew us off the map the first time.
We were level 8 then.
Well, no, Sunburst fuck you guys up.
Oh yeah, that was right, Sunburst.
I'm not so worried about that.
He's using Crown of Stars to fuck up everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And then this dude just went poof, gone.
Poor Nellens has died twice now.
Yeah. He does that every time he's shown up. Past that some kind of portal. I'm telling Tharvol or fucking Varlin and Quickshot. I'm like he doesn't ever stick around. Really weird.
Did he attack you last time though? Why did he just leave us alone?
The first time we met him, he was coming through a town. I don't know exactly what happened, but he came through and was attacking it.
Well, so you remember he was walking through the town.
Fucking blowing it up with the Crown of Stars.
That town was being held by rebels. And you couldn't get in the town without permission.
Mm-hmm.
Black Hand's not the type to ask for permission, so we ignored them and walked past them.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happened, that's when they attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he started firing back.
Yeah.
And when you guys saw him, Keyleth tried to kill him, which is why he attacked again.
Yeah. Second time we saw him, however, I believe it was in the woods outside of Selhanadel, where he said he would like to speak with Tharvol. And I don't think Tharvol wanted to take that opportunity. He kind of like attacked and ran. No?
That time, again...
Didn't you want to talk to him?
He wanted to speak with Tharvol, but...
There was elves in the woods.
Elves showed up. The other elves showed up.
Yeah.
And he noped the fuck out of there again.
Yeah. Now this time, apparently he wanted something to do with the dragon. Wonder if he would have stayed.
The gate's not still up, right? It's gone, obviously.
The gate is gone.
Yeah. Is it the same, like, foresty? I suspect he's going to another grove.
Like, terrain or no? It's just like a shiny portal. We don't see through
it. You guys could see it. It was there was like a magical sheen, but you guys can see looked like foresty on the other side.
It's been the same type of terrain every time he's gone through. I suspect, just from our time in Selhanadel, the Elves of Sacred Grove, pretty sure is in the Feywild somewhere. I wonder if he's going to another location like that. I don't know, though.
You think that was a plane shift?
Or, I mean, at least. I don't think he's. I mean, unless if he's going somewhere here, I mean, maybe a different forest, but I don't know. Going somewhere.
Well, wouldn't he report back to the Dark Lord, right?
I'm sure he does. I've never actually seen him with another Brotherhood member. I mean, from what I've heard, he's pretty high up in the ranks, if not the leader.
Yeah, that was
so
weird.
Probably.
Don't they usually have partners?
I know Alindra
I mean, the
was
ones we
with
fought in Kendor
Kazuka.
came in twos.
Yeah, those two did. Alindra's weird though. She's we'll say kind of a newly inducted member, not necessarily. I don't know. She's must have been in training or something. I haven't seen all of them though. He's normally by himself. Maybe he reports on his own. I don't know. Uh-oh, he's gone.
No.
So.
You don't think he'll send more people over here, do you?
I kind of don't. He might, but I kind of don't think he will.
What's that guy's deal? He doesn't seem very evil, then.
Yeah, we've kind of had that idea.
Could have
him being.
killed us right now. I mean, tried to at least. He didn't even try.
Oh, I didn't
I
really.
wonder...
I forgot. I didn't tell them I didn't tell her the full legend lore of Black Hand either, did I?
You didn't.
No.
You told us apparently a lot of things. But yeah, we've wondered because he doesn't come across as like super sadistic like Kazuka did. I don't know, I wonder if he works with them more for personal convenience. Or maybe he's very dedicated and just very stoic. I don't know. But I mean, he's aligned.
We should let Tharvol.
He's aligned
right?
himself. Oh yeah, for sure when he comes back.
I mean, tell him now. Alright, but we should wait. Yeah, we're right.
Yeah. Either way, if he's aligned himself with them in that cause, he's gotta go.
Yeah, you guys know from when Keeluth told you guys about Black Hand that he has massacred people.
Yeah. And he supposedly killed his whole family, right? That's at least one bad thing.
But there's a difference between being sadistic, though. Like, he just kills them. He doesn't torture, though, which is actually...
Well, yeah, we're just saying his demeanor is different than some other members we've seen. But, I mean, yeah, people in Asherland, like, whisper of the Black Hand. He's this feared person who has killed a lot of people, so... However he comes across, whatever his motivations are, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
At least to me, I guess. I'm curious, but... Also, Nellens was alive and is now dead again, so that's interesting.
Second time she's died. Poor girl.
I was so ready for you guys to fight. I'm kind of disappointed it didn't happen.
I was scared.
Walked away!
Transformed and everything. I was ready to fight too.
I was like, he's gonna counterspell this fucking teleport.
I couldn't see him.
Yeah, I couldn't see him.
I couldn't see him from where I was. I was petrified in that corner. You kidding me?
I feel like that fight would not have ended that well.
I feel like if anything,
I watched somebody just get disintegrated. Like,
I feel like if you saw me, we would have fight.
Same.
We would have
I was
fought.
like,
I think his boss is after me, so we would have fought.
Back from the dead. I don't know.
If you get disintegrated, we can't even bring you back either. That's a whole.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm fucking scared. I'm scared of that, and I'm scared of Finger of Death. Okay, those two scary ones.
Yeah.
I mean, the eating brain thing is pretty bad too, from the mind play.
I'm glad he didn't see me. Obviously, he didn't see us because he didn't see Quickshot either.
Not until Quickshot spoke.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Passive perception's terrible.
Is it? I thought he was gonna see us all.
I was looking at his character sheet today.
I thought he was gonna see all of us.
Bad.
Not as bad as mine. 9.
Not that bad.
That's really bad. Mine's a 9.
Well,
Couldn't see the floor if it weren't, under me.
we should wrap what up we gotta do right now and leave, I think.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. We gotta get the ship out of here, and
Yeah, well, let's get cracking.
I would really like some scales personally. Maybe we can find some somewhere in here in the cavern.
What do you want to find?
I want some fucking
The dragon.
scales, man.
Oh,
Well, you guys
I
gotta
thought
get this
you said
dragon out.
Yeah, we gotta get the
scales.
dragon out.
That's what we gotta do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And we gotta hope he doesn't be like.
Yeah, let's go back to digging.
I'll kind of
Okay.
whistle
I mean, we
at
gotta-
the group. All clear.
How close are we to getting to the dragon?
Probably
How
like
far did we
another
manage to dig?
We have like another 2 hours, right?
hour or two.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just portal in any minute, but whatever. If they come, we'll fuck them up.
It should be
Oh,
quicker.
well.
It should be like 1
Oh, we
hour
should
because we're gonna
be-
have
we
2
should be
giant
quicker.
apes this time.
Yeah, let's-
Can I take my transformation back? Out of curiosity, should I use that 2 hours as a short rest so I can take it back?
That you used it, so it's not like you could be like, oh, I'm not
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if it's 2 hours, right, I can do a short rest in that 2 hours.
gonna- oh, yeah.
If you're short resting, though, you're probably not digging with us.
Yeah, you might as well just use your transformation to help dig.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take a short rest at some point. I'm
Let's
sure
do
David's
it. I'm
usually
gonna
get
twin
tired
me
at
and
lunch.
Quickshot again. Let's get at it.
Right.
Before he polymorphs me, I'm like, I look at Norman and I'm like, all right, boy, let's go. Let's go.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god, hold on.
There's your truck, boy. That's your truck. Hop
Having a
on.
heart when he's talking about his wife and saying that she's the fun police.
Sorry about that. The cats hated it too.
Wake you up? Yeah. Alright. Alright, so back to digging. Let's get strength checks from everyone.
All right.
Yeah,
plus 9, Mike.
please.
Alrighty.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Went
Nat
rocky
20?
out, too.
Another nat 20?
Oh, that was before. My bad.
Nice. Alright, you guys rolling strength? It should be athletics.
You
Is that
said
athletics?
strength. You did say
That's
strength.
quick
check.
shot.
Elemental and Soul. They don't have.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
me,
athletics.
both the apes got a 21.
So wait, are we doing an acrobatics or a strength?
Athletics. Okay, and then I will do one for the NPCs. Okay. Alright. Another quick pace. You guys are a little bit of a fire under your butts. Digging.
I'll tell Garrick who that was. Second, just so he's aware.
It's like, let's just keep that between me and you.
Yep. I felt like for your guys, you should know. I want to keep you in the dark. But keep a lookout, just in case. We dig.
All right.
Can we dig? We need that stupid little song from Snow White.
Okay. So, Tharvol,
Aye.
you spend some time trying to track down the Coin Master. Not nearly as hard as tracking down some of the other people that you've tried to track down before in the castle. Moira is a bit hard to pin down. The king can be a little hard to pin down. But the Coin Master, he doesn't go too many places. You find it pretty easily. You're trying to do investments?
Trying to get a
Hedge
like
fund
an
fund.
account, more like an accountant going, so we can so we have someone to manage all of our money to build up our treasure for the keep and everything like that, and to build onto our keep. Something like rich people would have.
We'd like a financial advisor, please.
He says, as the coin master to the crown, this is not something within his realm or any of the people that work for him. However, he does know someone in the private sector that can help you out. They're about like 10 minutes outside of the city gates. He gives you some directions. It's pretty close to the place you went to rent the castle. I forget what it was called.
Oh, the rental
the keep.
place.
Yeah, I forget what
Yeah.
it was called.
And that was a while ago.
No idea. I'm not even sure they had a name to begin
It was. It did. It did.
Really?
It was an alliteration, and you were like, "I hate it."
with.
I heard it.
Something castles and keeps. Killian's castles and keeps. Something like that.
Something.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
It's like a, it's like a
he-
bad like
She still
shitty
hates it. What the
cardio
fuck?
shit.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information. That's mostly what I was looking for, to see if you had anyone that would be able to help us to conduct what we need done.
The private sector.
Kind of nods and gets back to his work.
Okay. Let's go find the king now, so I could deliver this message before I go find this broker, since it's outside and I'm already here. Off to find the king.
Some
We're off
time.
to see the wizard, the wonderful
it-
Wizard of Oz.
It's not super hard to find the king, but it is harder to get a moment
I
in.
was gonna say, get the time.
He spends a lot of time with Menka and a lot of his advisors, going over battle plans, as the kingdom is currently being invaded by
Who does he think he
outsiders.
is?
You kind of wait around in one of the rooms where they kind of have like map of Asherland, and they kind of have like almost like chessboard pieces on the map, representing where their forces are. Waiting for them to sort of finish what they're saying, you do overhear them talking about
About their aces.
aces.
Lux Praelia, the ace of the kingdom.
Oh no.
Mm.
So
Best report.
So last you heard, Estherport had been taken by what was once thought to be pirates, now Arcadians. The Mages Guild at White Sage are. So the original plan was to kind of create a pincer attack with the Mages Guild and forces from the capital, Summerspire, and Sinesta, to sort of pincer Estherport and reclaim it. However, the information that you overhear is on the way to Sinesta, the forces that were sent to from the capital are intercepted and ambushed, sort of in sort of what's the word? Sort of expecting the attack and preemptively responding. And so it being a major loss and Sinesta being cut off from the capital when it comes to troops and supplies. So they're sort of talking now about how to sort of navigate that whole situation. There doesn't seem to be like any conclusion to it. they decide that they need to have Moira try to reach out to Merlin and see where they're at. So you're able to kind of get a moment to speak to the king.
Okay. Cool. So Tharvol's I'm gonna walk up, say, if you have a moment, Your Highness, I have something from Evangeline, and then some stuff to quickly explain before I have to leave again to meet up with them over in the Great Waste.
I always have a moment for Prelia Lux. I only have a moment for Prelia Lux. Jesus. I have a moment for Prelia Lux, but only but a moment.
Tharvol's like, if you don't mind, I can show all these guys what we saw in the Great Waste so far. If you guys have some water, I can show you guys with enough water.
Before you finish speaking, Menka has like a bowl with water in it, and he brings it to you.
Tharvol's gonna say, thank you. He's gonna be like, if you guys watch the water, you guys can see what we just met and dealt with. We actually found a temple in the Great Waste underground, and there was a ancient brown dragon there that we killed. So I don't know what this means for the Great Waste right now, other than we now have another dead dragon, and he's gonna start casting shape water to show them this everything that what happened in the Great Waste with the goblins, them having to them escorting.
Dragon's relation to Sarangwan.
Yeah. He's gonna go through the whole thing that they did, how they were running from the goblins and everything like that, up to the very end to killing the dragon, so they can see everything that was going on.
Menka says, "Thank you, Tharvol, for that information. Your Grace, unfortunately, I fail to see how this is important to what we have going on right now. I remind you that you must keep your focus on what's going on in this kingdom, and I wonder if what you have doing with Prelia Lux is really what should be done. However, I do trust in your decisions that you make." He kind of takes the water and walks away.
Sire, we do
Better
know
walk away,
we
that
do.
guy.
Sire, we so far we've seen that the Phantom Brotherhood has been working with dragons, which means the Dark Lord is trying to recruit dragons. They did attack one of the dragons, but we don't know how much dragons they do have on their side, and or have made deals with.
Garen nods and he says, "You're all doing great work. I apologize for Minka. He's a bit on the rough side sometimes, but what you guys are doing is really important. I appreciate the update. What are you doing here in the city?"
I had to bring stuff back that was important for Moira and Keyleth to look into. We also did Serena. I don't know if you ever remember her, sire, that when she was banished from Summer Spire, she became a necromancer. We dealt with her a while back. Found out within her journals that there is possible a giant spell circle around the city that a fiend was instructing her to make, and if it is built using smaller villages. So I gave all that information over to Moira for her and Keyleth to look into to make sure that that was not completed.
Okay, I'll make sure they stay on that. Sounds important. Do you think it's something that's really dangerous right now? Do you think this is something that more people know about? I mean, I know the Serena, she was killed, wasn't she?
She was, and then we actually essentially killed her body like 3 times, sire. She was killed, one of her followers gave up their life to bring her back to life, and then a demon devil thing, a fiend took over her body, and we had to kill that. But the fiend, according to her notes, instructed her to build these circles. So depending on how far they got, or if they are still followers of this fiend building these circles, it could be extremely dangerous depending on how far they have gotten.
Okay, I'll talk to Moira about it.
But other than that, I have we wanted to give you updates and everything. I've been messing with some of the one of my spells I have, so I should hopefully be able to get back after I'm done with everything here without having to interrupt. Right now we are at the temple that I showed you guys in the Great Waste right now, where the dragon is buried. It kept digging underground and it ended up dying underground, but I should be able to get back. And he's also like, Evangeline also asked me to give you this, and hands him her note.
He takes a moment, looks at it, takes it.
Big cursive scrawl on the front. It's just Garen.
He says,
Or Lord Garen.
"Thank you. I think I'll read this later."
Why not now, Garen?
If it pleases you, I will leave. I have some other stuff to take care of quickly before I meet back up with everyone, and make sure this other party gets to where they need to go to from the wall.
Okay.
Tharvol's kind of gonna bow and then leave to go find the guy that the coin master sent him or told him about.
In the private sector, your hookup.
In the private sector, yeah. Right.
It's the most profitable sector I've heard.
Going back to the rest of the party. Having had some pretty good rolls, let's say you guys are starting to uncover the body at this point, to 2.5 hours later.
Eee! Oh. Rocky back.
Yay!
I don't want to kill him.
Oh, you took him out again? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, he made a roll.
Yeah. I will expend another use of bang.
Go Pokeball.
Cute.
The charisma save. He fails. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to kill Rocky. He's real bad.
So polymorphs.
Oh my god. Okay, he went in the
Polymorph will drop.
Okay.
Yeah, just as you guys are like uncovering the body.
Okay, let's attach some ropes and get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so you guys begin attaching the ropes. Give me one last strength or athletics check from everyone.
Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna
get
pull.
this.
Instead, I'm gonna cast levitate for my staff and just try to help.
That was a nice roll.
I'm sure he weighs
That
more
was
than
nice.
levitate can do, but I'm sure it'll help a little bit more than me pulling.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Forget about me.
He's open too, but Soul's getting tired.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor.
Hello, Evangeline. Got a 14. A levitate, and then picture.
Peyton, do my finals for me.
No.
Oh my god. So
Do my group project for me.
yeah.
I'll do your group project if you do my ethical hacking final.
Thanks.
You guys get the body about halfway out of the sand.
Ooh.
Which may or may not be enough for what you guys need to do.
Let's do it again.
You guys are doing it one more time?
Might as well heave ho again.
Okay.
Heave. Heave.
Pull rock again one more time.
Pull him out again.
Yes, I really want to get him out. I want everyone to at least have one dragon skill to go home with.
Are we rolling again? Or was
Uh,
the last roll our roll for right now?
Make a Constitution check instead to see if you can keep up. All the strength shit.
Straight check, not save.
Yes, just a check. Yeah.
Gonna attempt. This is a check. Oh, it's pretty big.
Nice.
Not bad.
Saves are ridiculous, not my checks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, Norment.
Said he'd be right back.
Did he?
He went to the bathroom, yeah.
Fair enough.
Want to take 5 now? We have to take 5 yet.
Actually, yeah. Let's take 5.
Okay.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
It's been a while. 2.5 hours.
2
Man, I'm
hours.
so disappointed you
Oh,
guys didn't get
2.5
into that
hours.
fight.
Did you really want us to? I feel like it would have been a TPK. I was scared. That feels like an in-game boss. That feels
would've
like
been
an
rough.
in-game.
It would have been rough for sure.
Especially without a wizard too. I mean, ugh.
Yeah, I was like, we're a party member short. I don't know if I should.
That's
pick
what
this fight.
got me. I was yeah.
I not to like necessarily punish Tharvol.
You waited for
I
him
do
to
want to
leave.
remind you. I do want to remind you of the dangers of leaving the party while you're in a dangerous place.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Or shit like that can happen, and
For
even if
sure.
you guys didn't get into a fight, you missed like an important opportunity for your character.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
it's very true.
Yeah.
I did want you guys to get into a fight there.
We could always call them back. He did prepare sending. I love that.
Hey, come
Well,
back
we
here.
can't call him.
Well, we
Yeah,
don't
sending
have to
film.
tell him literally come back here, but
Come back here.
Tharvol can send
Oh,
him.
you mean I see what
Tharvol
you're
can
saying. I
send
thought you
him
meant
something.
us cast it
No,
to
Tharvol.
Tharvol.
No, Tharvol has
Yeah, I
it.
gotcha. Yeah, I thought of that.
I had so much like not just fight stuff.
If I stepped
prepared,
out,
but,
would he
like,
have
other
attacked
stuff
us?
prepared.
For sure. Well, don't even bother, because we don't know yet.
Yeah. There's a lot of different like motivations going on,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if he'll go against the Dark Lord for some reason. If we can like,
especially
wipe
with
or
the
something.
Phantom Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Evangeline is the one who's like
Sick in
about
the
the
head.
Dark Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Loyal to
She
fault, huh?
wasn't always
I'm back.
there,
Mm-hmm.
and Blackhand was in the Brotherhood before she was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I
Black
mean,
Hand's the oldest
Uh,
one.
Not
Oldest
necessarily
member,
the
not
oldest
literally
one.
oldest, but oldest member.
Yeah, not necessarily the oldest member, but there was like the Phantom Brotherhood before Sarangwin joined. Sarangwin joined and sort of like kind of changed it a bit.
Spread her evil a little bit.
Yeah.
I wonder who's
shit.
more powerful, Black Hand or Sarangway.
That's the debate, right?
Right. So that goes back to what like this all goes back to what
Black
Hand.
Kazuko
My
said.
My bet's on Black Hand.
Kazuko was saying, yeah, because he was saying Zalindra was like he said that if he got that dragon heart, which he was getting
So your investor, his name is going to be Godric Gold. Sounds possibly made up, but that's what he tells you.
GG, baby.
And he agrees to be your investor. And of the investment, the initial investment, he's going to want 10%. 500 of that gold for himself.
Okay.
And 10% of the profits you make.
I mean, as long as he continues to take care of all of our money, I'm not too worried. As long as, yeah. I mean, he's going to be managing our money, so he's going to have a constant repeat business from us. So we are essentially hiring him permanently.
Right. He goes over some of the details with you to own the keep. He's going to have to talk to the initial buyer or the initial renters to improve the keep. He's going to have to talk to some keep contractors and hire more staff. He knows some headhunters can maybe get you like top quality staff. But definitely something he can do, something he can work on. He does tell you it will take time, especially to see a lot of these changes, like improving the castle. It just takes time. It's not going to be something that's done very quickly.
No, that's fine. That's why I put it in like a step format. We need to build our money up to officially buy everything out first, and then go from there. So, now protections and wards, if we have any extra money, those could be placed whenever. Because we want to make sure that everything is protected, whether we're there or not. Because it needs to be a safe haven in case we ever have to evacuate the king back to our keep again. Because we've had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So. We need it to be a real good safe haven and really protected, even if we have to hire some wizards to place these protection spells everywhere.
Okay.
And the dungeons definitely will need a anti-magic spell on them, unless we have unless they have the password to be able to deactivate it. Yeah, you know what I mean. So like prisoners cannot use magic. There we go.
Oh, okay. Got it.
A magic dampener, if you would.
Yeah.
Just running a prison now. Oh shit.
Well, we need to have some place to interrogate people that is away from the king, so for his protection. Duh, we can't bring all enemies straight to him.
Okay.
It's like the raft and Spider-Man.
Okay.
Right, so after
The
that,
jail
are you...
for baddies, big baddies.
After that,
are you going back to the keep?
yeah, I'm gonna go back to the keep. I found a book, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the keep because all the items should be back, so that I needed.
Say again?
They should be back by now with all the items I asked them to get for me, right? And any extra money they had.
So when you get back, they will have gotten rations, parchment, ink, charcoal, herbs shouldn't be too hard, incense, enchantment kit might be a little harder. The potion of superior healing. Give me a second. rarity is superior?
I think rare.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the rarest potion. For sure.
You can get one potion of superior.
Oh.
Is it?
The potion of speed is very rare. And that, yeah, that's the highest rarity one. If they even have it.
Potion of. Do not have a potion of speed. A potion of growth, I'm pretty sure they do have. Yep, potion of growth.
That's uncommon.
The potion of growth is 175 gold. Superior healing potion is 1750. That's the only. Those are the only two.
And one of each?
Oh, they've got 3 potions of growth if you want.
I'll buy all of them.
Good thing I gave
Okay.
them 5,000 gold
Yeah,
and then a bunch of stuff to sell.
Yeah, I'll
Okay, so
give money and shit.
parchment, you're trying to get parchment. You want 50 sheets of parchment?
Yes, please.
Okay. Each piece of parchment is going to be. I guess it's easier to do this. It's 10 sheets of parchment for 1 gold.
Okay.
5 gold for that. You want 4 ink bottles. That's 40 gold. Herbs. Herb. Oh.
Mostly just based off of gold amount, so I just need at least 500 gold worth of herbs.
Sure, that works.
Yeah, and then same for the incense. It's based off of amount. So if I get 500 gold worth of incense,
That's a lot of incense.
yeah. But I'm gonna use most of it so I can get a familiar, and then other things like legend lore and stuff like that. I need it. So
Sure. We'll say 500 gold worth of incense.
yay!
Charcoal 50. What are you trying to do with charcoal?
It's for one of my spells as well.
You need like 50 charcoal, 50 gold worth of charcoal. What do you need?
It's 500 gold. For it's the amount. So yeah, it's the same thing for my find familiar spell and yeah, lots of things like that. So it's all based off of gold amounts. So 500
Okay.
gold worth would be
Yeah,
about where
charcoal
I need.
shouldn't be too hard to find. Enchanter's kit, we'll say, is going to be 100 gold.
Okay.
Whatever you have left from that out of the 5,000. And then for selling,
Yes.
the vial of viscous water, a vial of necrotic adept. What is that?
Yeah. It was the vial I made from the Shadow Dragon that
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. The potion shop will buy that for a very low price because they don't necessarily know what to do with something like that, but they're willing to try. They'll give you 10 gold for both.
Okay.
Mummy bandages, mummy hands, mummy organ. Can't seem to sell. No one knows what to do with that. The wand of fireballs. You can get 500 gold for the wand of fireballs.
Sweet. So after all of that, how much money do I have left over? Because I'll take back what's not needed to buy things. So go through. I think actually that pretty much. Oh, rations. How much were they able to find for rations? Because I'm trying to restock.
48 of them?
Yeah, I'm trying to restock everyone's rations as well since I'm here.
You can get 2 rations for 1 gold.
Okay.
So 24 gold for 48.
Okay. That will pretty much get. Yeah, that's pretty much going to use up all the gold, which I'm not too upset about because that gives everyone what they need. Let's do. Okay, and then the rest of the gold I'll just give to the guys to keep.
Okay. We will put that gold to good use.
Okay, cool. There we go. Now I should have everything that everyone wants. Tharvol's gonna he's gonna say thank you for all your guys' help. keep doing the work that you guys are doing, and at that point, he's going to essentially he's like, well, now I get to try the spell for once. Let's see if this actually works. He's gonna take Evangeline's axe, and he's gonna smack his other hand against the axe and disappear in a flash of light as he yells, teleport to Evangeline.
Okay, can you just play the spell one more time?
Wow.
Okay.
Since I have an object of hers, I am on target.
Well, teleports you to a place, not to a person.
Well, it
Teleports
says
you
here
to a
that
location.
the same.
This spell instantly transport you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range, or a single object that you can see within range, to a destination you select. Target an object. It must be able to, and so that's like what you're teleporting with when it says if you target an object.
Yeah, it says your familiarity with the destination determines whether you arrive there
A
successfully.
person is not a destination. It's got to be a place. Person, place, or thing.
Yeah. So it'd be where her destination is at, though.
Right. So where her destination is, you've seen casually, so you're not very familiar with it. So I need you to roll a D100.
I have something taken from there, though.
Ruh-roh.
I mean, I do have something taken from there, though,
You have Evangeline's axe.
which was
That's
taken
not-
from there,
It's
technically.
A part of that location.
It's not
though,
that
yeah.
object that you take from there needs to have like been there for a long time.
It has significance to the
Yeah.
location. Oh man, teleportation
So-
mishap. Let's see.
Wait, so you mean like the gold that I have taken from there technically would have worked? It's been there a while.
You can try.
Fuck.
Oh,
okay.
actually, you've already casted
Yeah,
the
it's
spell.
with the axe.
Roll a D100.
At least you're nice to let me roll that. It says you. Oh, 97. Okay, that's not bad.
They're really good or really bad. So yeah.
Oh, well,
We'll
according
get
to this,
there.
it's really good. Yeah. According to this, it is really good. 97 is on target. Oh.
So you cast the spell, and you appear in the middle of the dragon's lair.
Flash the light, and there's Tharvol. Whew. He's gonna stumble a little bit because that definitely took a little bit of magic to do. That's my only 7th level spell.
You are a lucky man.
I am. I'm fucking way lucky. Hey, you know what? It's a learning process. He's never used it before, so that's a perfect thing.
The rest of
I'm
the
lucky.
campaign, finding our friend.
That or I'll be.
There was a 46% chance that was not going to go well.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been that would not have been good. A mishap.
Yeah, that's not good when you teleporting.
Alright, so just as you guys start to pull this dragon's body out of the sand, revealing its body entirely, there's a flash of light as Tharvol appears.
Oh,
Am I
Hey.
still a gorilla? I think I am, right?
I think it's like right about end. Actually, no, yeah, it ended.
So like as
It's like-
it lands, Quickshot just like draws his weapon real quick, like he's jumpy. He's, "Ah!"
What the hell? Why are you guys all jumpy? Oh
Your
shit! I don't know why I just did
fucking
that.
dark uncle was just here looking for you. Well, he was looking around. I don't know if he was looking for you, but I'm gonna assume he was looking for you.
He turned someone to dust.
He's gonna look at Evangeline. He's gonna be like, wait, you mean Black Hand was here?"
Yep, your teleporting timing is impeccable, if I say so myself. Feel free to send him a message. I'm sure he would love to talk to you. I don't know. Seem pretty indifferent to the rest of us, which is probably
There-
a good thing.
Tharvol's face is gonna get kind of red with anger. He's like, "I can't believe I missed him. You guys should have killed him."
Maybe we don't kill your uncle while you're not here.
Tharvol's like, "I think maybe it's time to explain what he actually did." Tharvol's like, "I know I explained what happened when I legend lord him a little bit, but
Why don't you pick up a shovel and talk? Come on.
Well, he's out.
Okay.
Dragon's out.
Tharvol's like, so Blackhand's name is Varindel, Amakir, obviously my uncle. So during the legend lore,
How do you spell that?
Verendil. But during that legend lore that I casted about him, I saw 3 elven children that were running through the streets of Sahanandel. Like their mirth breaking the quiet of the small city. The fastest of the 3, but not quite the oldest, was a dark-haired elf with a grin permanently etched on his face. The other boy, the youngest and slowest, had brown hair and a scowl that never seemed to fade, even when winning the game of chase they were playing. And the last and the oldest was a girl, light of hair. She was not the fastest, but the smartest, and thus always seemed to beat the 2 boys. She exclaimed that she was the winner. And then the other boy with the brown hair said that, "How is she the winner? He caught her 3 times, and then Verendel caught you even more than that with his scowl." And Verendel said because she makes up the rules, Qatar, grinning at both of them, and then Qatar exclaimed that she cheats, and then chased after them, and then that faded into another scene of them, all 3 of them, young adults, standing in the middle of of an arena. Qatar struggling to stand while Lady Enosel and Verendel are firing spells at each other. Verendel grinning, and the crowd around them is quiet, despite obviously the combat going on. And Verendel's spells are more powerful, but Enosel's are more timed correctly. She's smarter with how she uses her attacks. After manipulating and using her smartness against him, she was able to essentially corner Verendel and take him down. But he was still smiling, and then the crowd said, "I hope that settles it." Or not the crowd, but the Lady Enosel says, "I hope that settles it." As the crowd is clapping and everything, but then there is a yell that said, "She cheated. It's obvious that Verendel's more powerful than her, and he deserves to be our future leader." And then that scene fades as the elves are arguing, as Qatar and Enosel look at each other worriedly. But this fades into what really makes Black Hand evil and what he did. I said that he is woken in the dead of night by Enosel and Qatar, saying it's happening. They're actually doing it. Qatar says with a scowl on his face. Verendel looks to Enosel, who nods, and he says, "I know what must be done." Suddenly wide awake, as it fades, he looks at Qatar and the scowl that he loves, and Enosel's beautiful in the moonlight. It is night in Sahanadel, but is just bright with fire as Verendel stands above charred and bloodied bodies. Covered in blood himself, he is frozen, staring at a dark-haired elven baby, too young to pose any threat to Yenisel. He touches his cheek, smearing blood across it. Verendel grins, and then just at the final time at the baby, and then he disappears. So according to the legend lore, he wiped out the whole family because they were a threat to Lady Enisel. So, but that's as much as I was able to gather from this, is that there was a coup, essentially, it sounds like, and that happened.
I don't hear anything either.
The hell?
Hear me?
Yeah, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to I'm trying to put the pieces together here in the story.
Okay, there we go.
Same. That was kind of a lot.
So is Xena still like your mom? Like,
No, she was one of the other. I mean, she ended up raising me a little bit here and there after the family was wiped out, but it
So there's a
sound
coup
it was
to
just you, it was
overthrow.
just your family killed. That's it.
it's from what the legend lore and from what I know, it was my family was the only one that was completely wiped out. And according to this legend lore, it's almost as if they were wiped out because they were a threat to Lady Enisel.
Why were they a threat?
Well, according to the legend lore as well, from what I was able to gather, Verendel was supposed to be more powerful than Enisel and should have been the leader,
So
according
that was your
to.
family saying that.
It could have been. I don't know who was yelling that within the scene.
So it sounds to me as though Unicel had won the competition, right? But people weren't happy with the verdict, so they were going to overthrow her. So he killed them because they were going to
Why
overthrow
wouldn't
her.
he just speak up then and there? Unless he agreed with
I-
them that he was better.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't have killed the whole family,
Exactly.
but
Very.
the baby obviously was me, it seems like, because
Well, so Enisel is supposed to take over because she won, right?
yeah,
But no one seemed to like that. And it seems like they were going to kill her and her family.
Stage a coup.
Right. So Blackhand does what he does so he kills his own family to keep them from.
Right. So it was just
rebelling.
his family against their family, pretty much. Not all the people in the city or
Right.
village or whatever. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It sounded just indiscriminate. That's why. Okay, got it.
yeah.
I mean, to me, it sounds kind of like. I mean, it's messed up what he did, but it seems like he was trying to keep the order the way that it
Yeah.
was.
I think he
Do
just
it for
loves
the right
Enisel.
reason.
So you're saying he
Right.
was booty blind?
I think so. I still think he is.
Well, I don't see how he could be, considering that she's dead now.
Oh, maybe he's just pissed at the
Maybe.
world now.
Maybe he's carrying on her legacy. Maybe like before she died, she was like, "Kill them all," and he was like, "You got it."
Yeah, Tharvol, I don't think that alone is a reason to just murder him on set. I mean, okay, barring his present company, we'll exclude that for now. Don't you want to speak with him? This is a major event in your people's history, you know?
Call him back.
Only
Tharvol.
your
We
remaining
got you,
family
man.
member.
I won't run this.
He
time.
wiped. I said he wiped out a whole family, a whole elven legacy. He wiped out.
I mean, the
He's
same
only
thing
one elf.
sounds
He
like
didn't
would have
kill
happened to
you.
Enos, though.
He's only one elf.
It was either, it looks like her whole legacy or your guys', someone was gonna get wiped out.
And she died in the end.
I don't agree with
so
his methods.
was it
Don't
worth
get
it?
me wrong. Yeah.
So
Just curious what he would have to say to you. I don't know.
he was here. Okay. Oh yeah. He's going to hand over the potion of superior healing and the 3 potions of growth over to Evangeline as well. He's gonna be like, "Here, I got these. Like you asked, they did not have a potion of speed that
Yeah.
you wanted, but this is what they did
Thank
have."
you, though.
Okay. Oh, you know what? That's why they're doing what they're gonna do with the dragon. I'm going to, I guess, use sending. Let me first make sure I have enough
Oh
words
boy.
Well, I
to
have a
say.
sending for you if you have the room for it later.
Okay. Just send it to me.
And then at this point. Sure, I want to know how much room she's got to reply with. I don't like them cutting off in the middle of a sentence.
Reply in 25 words, please.
Freaking
I'll take it that change of subject means that Tharvol doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
yeah, I got that impression too. Oh, Tharvol,
Yes.
I trust you found the king well.
I gave him your note. He said he will read it later in private.
Thank you.
I had to. Yeah, Moira pretty much sent someone else to come and meet me, so I had to give that person all the information that I found out more about Serena, and so they can look more into it to make sure the king is good to go. I let the king know as well about the importance of it. I did find out that I did overhear battle plans about Asterport and like other like how obviously that was obviously taken by Arcadia, the Mages
What?
Guild. Yeah, so the
Esterport's been
pirates
taken.
You knew
Asterport
that.
was
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was still being fought over before we left.
it was being
No,
fought
no,
over
no.
before he left.
So it was taken and they were sending people to take it back. That was last we heard.
I thought they were still
The
testing it.
the the army that
What? They haven't retaken Esterport?
the army that the kingdom sent to Sinestra was ambushed and attacked, and right now Sinestra is cut off completely.
God. How inland have they pushed? Do we know?
I did not hear the rest of that.
Astra? What of White Sage? That's further south than Esterport or Sinestra. Are the mages gone?
They are still fighting that battle.
Sounds
Last
like,
I
are we
heard.
losing?
It doesn't sound good.
Alright, we need to hurry up and get out of here. Get back. Figure out what, we gotta finish this mission.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we're on the clock now.
Let's let everyone rest for a bit. We've been hard at work, and then we should get the ship
I'm going
out and
to cast Sending. Yeah, I'm going to cast Sending, and I'm going to send to Black Hand a message. It's 24 words, so it should be good.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you, fuck you. Wait, what if he comes back? Do Naya first.
I can't wait. It's.
I'm
Hang
going
on, let me
to
write in Knife's response first.
Can't
I'm
do
going
date
to
twice.
I'm going to say, well, you don't know that.
I
You don't know what
I
he
know,
has.
I know.
I mean, we already know he has the ability to cast 2 level 7 spells at once. So, so I'm going to say to him, I heard you came and met the party. I do not know what you want, but whatever you are up to is no good. And that's all I'm going to say.
Tension.
Can you just write that down? Because I was like half listening, trying to come up with a response for Evangeline Sending.
Oh yeah, I'm going to cast my Sending again and send that to Naif as well. I just used all my level 3 spells.
Ending! Woo!
Talk to a bunch of people. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the response for Knife one.
Okay. Yes, Evangeline, she said it's obviously good to hear from us, and that she is with your father and they're trying to escape, but there are enemies around.
You found him.
She did.
She sits down on the ground. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, high five.
Okay, I weakly raise a hand.
Take the high five and I say pray to Paylor.
So
Okay.
I let King Garen know about Serena as well as Moira, but there was definitely something that was found in Serena's book that was extremely important to let them know. She was instructed by the Fiend to create a magic circle around the kingdom using smaller villages as the points of chaos, essentially. So the points of the circle.
What does
Don't
that
know how
mean?
it doesn't explain how far she got, so I let them know so they can look more into it to figure out how far she got and if it needs to still be stopped.
Oh my
I
god.
don't understand exactly. You said magic circle?
Yes, magic circles. Points of chaos are just for the magic circle that are helped to channel the power. And she was working with the Fiend to try to harness more power using sacrifices.
Oh.
And she was instructed to draw one around the whole kingdom.
So the south is being taken by Arcadia. The whole kingdom's being encircled in fiendish magic
just
circles.
Summerspire.
Yeah, just Summerspire. The actual
capital.
kingdom itself. Yeah, the
Great,
king.
lovely.
But we don't know how far she got, so she may have not got very far. We don't know. But I asked Moira and Keyleth to look more into it for the king's protection as well.
They'll find some. Hopefully her death is enough.
Varlin, just to, I guess, provide some clarity, you remember when you guys were fighting Zelix, and there was a massive spell circle on the ground, and at 2 points there were sacrifices. Those were used to fuel the spell circle more. sort of similar with these sacrifices at points of these quote points of chaos.
I don't know what the circle's gonna do though. Oh shit, is a problem.
We allow more fiends through? I don't know. I don't know what that agenda would be. Probably not good. I would say to assume.
Did you find out where your father was? Can we get him? Can we pick him up?
Well, he's alive.
That's step one. Now step two is.
Thank God. I honestly.
I thought you didn't want to find out until we met him.
I didn't.
I hate to interrupt you guys, but the sending that Tharvol sent, I sort of get that response before you guys go on.
For his uncle, right?
Yeah, so you cast that, and you hear Tharvol. Stay there.
No, I knew he was gonna
Let's
come
go!
back. No!
Oh my god.
Wait,
Tharvol's face, he's gonna go slack, and there's gonna be a kind of a little bit of fear. He's like, we need to leave now.
Ow.
What
What'd he say?
What just happened?
Blackhand said for me to stay here. We need to leave now.
Oh fuck! He's
Oh
gonna come
my
disintegrate.
God.
Oh,
He's gonna
nice.
fucking come and disintegrate him.
Get up.
Yeah.
The fucking floor.
Oh boy.
Yo,
I feel like if I get a reaction out of Mike, I feel like I've done a good job.
hit the gas on the ship. Let's get the fucking sails up. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We haven't even gotten the boat out. We just got the dragon up. Where are we gonna go?
I don't care. Through the fucking wall. We got to get out of here. Leave the ship. I don't care.
He just runs through the outline of his body, you know.
Shit.
I will tell Garrick. Visitor is coming back. You guys.
We just got this dragon up.
How
much time do we have?
Not much.
I don't know. Apparently he's coming back.
You saw him just like poof out of here. We need to go now. He's just gonna poof right back in.
Can he typically do that? I don't know how magic works, but can he only do that so much?
We should really just put the.
Look, I don't know how it works either, but the guy just poofed in and poofed back out. He could do it again.
Tharvol's like, we know that this specific person is more powerful than even I am, so we need to go.
There's no need to be talking about it anymore. We were here when the guy got disintegrated. Let's go. Let's go. I just came back to life. I don't need to be disintegrated.
Ooh, I should not have
talked to him. I think though.
Tharvol's gonna look at Evangeline. He's like, "This is your fault. I shouldn't have never messaged him."
Now we're together at least. Now we're a complete unit.
He spoke to him. He got his words. Let's go.
Let's go.
There's like 15 of us. Surely we could take him.
So I don't make you send a message. You don't have to speak to him.
Tharvol's like, this dude wiped out. This guy wiped out a whole family of wizards. That some of them are probably just as powerful, if not more powerful, than he is. So,
Quickshot, he starts packing shit up. All right, guys, if you guys want to sit here and talk, you guys can sit here and talk. I'm fucking going. I'm going. I'm out.
The fact that Quickshot's like, yeah, we're done here. Hey, you're done.
I mean, if we're realistic, if he can just materialize, he's probably going to be here before we can leave. So we should probably prepare for that.
Quickshot packs his gun. He's like, look, again, I'm gone. You guys didn't just see that guy, that he evaporated Nels, who we thought was dead.
Well, if he's anything like our other casters, he's only got so much firepower in a day. So hopefully,
Paul was like, well, what if we just hide instead?
There you go.
How do we know he's not super powered by the Dark Lord?
I feel like he'd be able to sense us anyway, no matter where we are.
So then, is there a point to running?
I think we have his full attention.
I'm talking about like in the room, because I mean he teleported to us, right? So
He teleported to the location.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, he wants to talk to Tharvol.
I think we
He's
should talk to
interested.
him. I think we should let Tharvol talk.
Evangeline,
should speak
you're
to
trying to
him.
make
If
sense
things
of
get
something
naughty,
that shouldn't be made
I
sense.
can
Yes,
try to get
I
us
agree.
away.
We leave Tharvol. The rest of us get out of here. The rest of us
Quickshot,
go.
you have to calm your nerves. Panicking at a time like this is not going to help anyone.
I just saw a fucking giant worm
Take
get
a deep
fucking
breath.
blasted into nothing, and
If
you want
anyone's
this
going
guy
to
to
get
come
hit,
back? You want
will
to
be
be
me.
here when he comes back? You guys are
Linus-
fucking crazy.
Linus says, I would rather fight in a position that we've sort of taken a position in rather than be caught while we're trying to flee. And Paul says, I think we can just hide. He didn't seem to be aware of us when he showed up.
You soldiers from the wall,
he
I would
knows
like.
now that at least 3 of us
I
are
want you to
here. He
hide.
spoke
We
to
should have the
Tharvol.
people
He
from
saw
the
me.
soldiers
He
need
saw
to hide in the back room.
Evangeline.
Get them in the
Soldier,
back.
I want you all
Get
to
the
hide.
arrows ready. Whoever the stealthiest, get in the front. Hide and have your arrows ready.
Look, you
He
are
has
the
the
guys.
ability to.
Fine. Start looking for an exit back there. Fucking, I don't know. We got to do something. If you guys want to prepare, that's fine. But we also need an exit strategy in case he fucking comes and just blasts Tharvol into fucking next century.
Minerva says, I think we should get in the ship and maybe take up a fighting position there. We'll hide below while you guys stay above, but at least that way we're on the end of the cavern and he can't really...
I like that.
You guys fighting in here, it's sort of like...
It's a
You can
really
come from either
large
way.
area blasts last time. I just don't want you guys to be near him.
Well, if we're under...
No,
Look,
yeah, they're gonna be all
guys,
the way back here.
guys, just go man the cannons. All right.
Man, the cannon.
When fucking Tharvol snaps his finger, you just unload everything that we got in the ship on him. That's all. That's it. Let's get this going. Let's get this going.
I really
The
hope
more we
this
sit here
works.
and talk, the less time we got, you know?
Alright, soldiers in the
David
back.
says, if it means anything, I agree. I think we should flee.
Let's go to the ship
Thank
then.
you.
Let's see what we can
Tyler,
do.
for once, I think we're in agreement. I think at the very least, you all should not engage. I can't bring you back if you're dust.
See, we're not in agreement for once because y'all just wanting to stay. We're not in
No,
agreement.
I want them to go away from this area. I don't want them to
That's
engage
not what.
with them
That's
at all.
not. That's not.
Us,
what
on the other hand, I think it's worth having the conversation, at least for Tharvol's sake. But, I mean, ultimately, it's his call, it's his family.
Garrett says, if we flee this area, there's a chance we run into something else that we're not expecting.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, just stay back. I don't think...
Well, I think he's addressing more.
I'll take my chances with something else that doesn't like disintegrate somebody with a snap of a finger.
The girl's like, wait, I can do that.
I'm a quick shot.
Warborne sounds pretty.
I'm 100% with quick shot. The disintegration thing got me.
The cat and the dog are like raised hair right now.
Wait, I can do that though.
Yeah, bear in mind, like any other mage, he will run out of firepower eventually.
I have resistances to a lot of things. Magic's not one of them.
Look, we're making a lot of assumptions here. We
Also,
know
I don't
for a
think we need
fact
to
that the
assume
guy
we're
can
gonna fight.
disintegrate people.
Well, why are you assuming
And
the
you're
fight's
assuming that
Light,
he's just
light,
gonna
and I
run
shake
out
you,
of-
I
out
shake
of
you.
magic?
Tharvol can do that too.
But-
We went through plenty of
Look,
stuff. We've killed
Tharvol-
dragons. We've killed
how many
mages.
times-
We've killed
how many
other
times-
brotherhood.
How many
We
times
have to
has
take a
Tharvol
stand
died?
eventually.
How
I
many
was
times has
cowering in the
Tharvol
corner and I
died? I've
regret
watched
it already.
him die myself twice already. Look,
Jesus.
I watched him die twice myself already.
his disintegration abilities. I trust you, Varlin. I trust you. I trust Evangeline. But I'm sorry, Tharvol. I've watched you die twice, 2 times.
Who
Two
revived
times.
them, Quickshot? Who revived them?
Look, I know you
Okay.
you could pick people up.
We're
and
gonna be
stuff, but
fine.
look,
We're gonna be fine.
I feel like Quickshot right now is like a cat in a
came back
bathtub.
to life.
Yes, he's a cat in a bathtub right now.
Now, Quickshot, go back there and aim your fucking gun before he appears in your face.
That's what I'm worried about.
Go back there now! Fuck.
Everyone, compose yourselves. Okay.
I feel like we
Right
should
here,
just
I'm
go
taking
back
a
to the
stealth
ship.
position and I'm holding a fucking finger gun.
Nah, if we go back to the ship, that gives us at least a defensible position for
If he
now.
blows that ship up while, and I
You
point
cannot
to the
fight back
NPCs,
there.
if they're
100%
in
she's
there,
right.
they're gonna get hurt, and I don't want them getting hurt.
Me neither.
Why
They
don't
have to stay
we
back
engage
there.
them
I'm
at
not-
the entrance of this
I
cavern?
said for that. You know what would keep them from getting hurt?
Go hide.
Us getting out of here.
Go hide and keep your sights trained on him. You obviously hid from him very well before you spoke last time. The rest of you position wisely. I'll be with Tharvol. Let's see what he has to say.
Norman as well, please. Take Norman
This
with you.
is Captain Evangeline.
It's 100% fucking Quickshot and
Norman. The two animal people are like, no.
Yeah.
It's because their instincts are kicking in.
Yeah, well, you know, we have really good survival instincts, and it's telling us not to do this. Let's just go with
Can we
that.
take a break before we do anything?
The black cat is Norment.
As Quickshot like starts to try and like hide, he's like, I feel a lot better if I have my fucking dragon gun.
Just keeps cleaning himself in a tick.
This fucking gif is killing me. The orange cat kicks the black cat away.
That's great.
All I can hear is just quick shot.
That seems fun.
All I can hear now is just quick shot. This is where we run away.
I can't believe he was like, stay there.
I don't like
coming
this.
Through. Stay there, hung
Just stay there.
He used like 6 words and was like, fuck your spell.
He was like, I'm on the way.
I just hope he don't pull up with people. I just hope he comes a solo.
Yeah, if he comes solo, it might be a little bit better.
He's bringing the squad, all right?
I think he is. Really
People
do.
turn to
I
dust.
think he's
We all
coming
turn
solo
into dust.
I really do.
Okay, I'm back. Cat, you shut the
I thought about cleaning the cats in the upstairs bathroom, the one that has the
Yeah.
door that can close like this.
Fuck.
Fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I don't like that he said just. I don't like that he said stay there. Like he had all these other words he could have done, and he's stay there.
I think he delivered his point with just those words.
Granted, I feel like if we ran, he probably would have just came after us, and it probably wouldn't have been any better.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. So you guys get into position. Cameron gets pretty quiet. The NPCs fall back to the ship. Right, that's where they were going. They get inside. For a while, you don't hear anything. It's quiet in the dragon lair.
I'm gonna have Raya go back with the NPCs so I can talk to them if I need to.
Okay. You wait for a while, and at one point, I think you hear something down the hall where Nellens was, further in the tomb. Something very soft, very quiet. You think you spot movement up there.
Not
And
again.
everyone kind of holds their breath a bit. And you hear,
Can I hold an action?
what would you like to hold?
I will like to hold a shot if Black Hand comes in and is aggressive to Tharvol.
Okay, so at any signs of aggression, you'll take your shot?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you think you hear movement. You think you kind of see something black moving up there. And you hear like a small meow as Yastet wanders
fucking
away
cat
down
again.
the hall.
It's the following cat.
And she very casually climbs down over toward Varlin. Kind of rubs on him a bit.
Goddamn cat. Scared the hell out of everyone.
I like scratch her a little bit. Where the fuck have you been? Just
And she'll just kind of lay down at your feet.